Moose is in the house. Moose is in the house. Watch out. Watch out. Here's Moosey.
Hey, welcome all. Welcome all. Oh, I guess I didn't go to my camera first. We can go to my camera first and see what's up. Oh, I got a shave. Holy moly. I look like... Oh, man. I like really got a shave. Hold on. There we go. Let's get, where's my camera? I got too many scenes. Howdy, howdy. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing fantastic. Again, I am the greasiest boy alive. My hair, I don't know. Something about the weather. Bracket's not updated yet. Give me 1 second. I think I messed something up, so I just want to make sure nobody gets, what do you call it? Nobody gets, like, DQ'd or anything. Because I have a list of 20 monsters here, and when I sent tags for people to add their monster, I only sent 19 tags, so I need to see who I did not add. Okay, let me check it out real quick. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Last night was super fun. We got to play some Ball Breakers. Ball Breakers is a sick-ass game. Very cool speed game. I was looking up the speedrun strats for the game, and it is insane. So many of the levels are like 3 or 4 seconds long. It's like thing that took me like a minute. It's like, yeah, you can actually beat this in like 3 seconds.
I want to play video games.
Hold on 1 second.
No legs.
I got to, because I changed some stuff around last minute because there's a bunch of people who had like both their monsters fighting right now and then both of them fighting tomorrow. Okay, there's 20. It's fine. We're okay. Okay, so I didn't miss anybody. 3 matches, start the tournament. Let's get the link ready. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's something about the combination of the heat and I'm just like touching my hair a lot. Also, I set rounds to 3. Come on. Save. There we go. It's making me look greasy though. Balls were stressful. A lot of the levels aren't actually that bad after I like sat down and looked at it, and it's like the intended way is like more difficult than the tricky strats. Though the thing that's really funny is that there's like a dash attack you can use to like knock down opponents in the game, and you can cancel that animation to go into a jump, which like almost sets you at max speed. I don't actually know if speed is capped. It seems like if you just chain those together infinitely, you'll like go faster and faster and faster. The same way that jumping makes you go faster. It's like the jump makes you go faster and the dash attack makes you go faster. So you can like entirely just like fly over a couple of levels. They were stressful balls though. Anyway, I think I'm probably going to give it an actual college try and see if I can speedrun the game. Because it seems like a lot of fun. We'll have to download a Dreamcast emulator. I was trying to look at the differences. Doesn't look like there's a lot of differences other than the load times are like non-existent on the Dreamcast, and they're like many minutes added together by the end of the run. And I'm waiting for Steam to update, by the way. So we're just bantering. We're making small talk. Yeah, it's like touching my hair shit. It's okay. We can be greasy together. Also, big mess in the back. As you can probably tell, contractors did not actually come today, even though, you know, they were supposed to. So I got the pile still from my broken closet. Okay, so bracket is updated. Let me just make sure the link works. I don't think that's the right link. I got so many windows open. Where is everything? Okay, perfect. So bracket is updated. And then we got a couple of new things here. I'm going to post this in the YouTube too. Can I pin from here? I can't pin it from here. That's fine. YouTube people have figured out. Anyway, if you weren't able to join yesterday, welcome. Hey, Bagman, thank you for the sub. Very kind of you. I heard the thing, but, you know, I gotta say something about it. All ball, no legs. I like how the game starts with a doctor just sawing your balls off. It's a thing that happens in the game. The 90s were sick. I think that game came out in 2000, but 2000 is honorary 90s. Hey, Tentacle, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I don't have any like raid things set up on YouTube. I didn't even know that was a thing you can do, but welcome. How are you doing? Let's get some monster ranching in here. Okay. So today, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter tournament. We only have 20 monsters, and then we got 20 monsters fighting on Thursday. And that'll bring us to the end of our lightweight before mid-season happens. Mid-season is going to change a lot of the rules, how certain things are going to work. It's going to be fun. So tonight, 30 matches, pretty quick. We might play a horse girl game or something afterwards. People seem to like it. I haven't played it at all off stream. I downloaded it on my phone, and I didn't touch it. I think I might have done like one run on my computer while I was like waiting for something to render. Just, you know, I don't know. I'm not as addicted to it as everyone else seems to be. Maybe because, you know, I've already got my Lion Monster Farm fill. It's just another game, right? It's whatever. I think the rule's gonna disqualify your mons. No, no mons will be disqualified. If you have monsters in the tournament, they are good to go for the rest of the league. Rules are not going to change in that sense. Rules will change in terms of giving monsters who have maybe a bad record a chance to get back into it. They're going to give new players the opportunity to make monsters and enter when they didn't get to enter at the beginning because they missed the signups. Maybe you get to swap out a monster here or there, you know, little things like that. But yeah, you don't have to worry about your monsters changing. If you don't want your monsters to change, they don't gotta change. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you like? Also, I suppose it makes sense for me to start recording this. This is the first match, DXBL 4, Lightweight 6. Couple of things I guess we can talk about while we're waiting for the prediction to happen. Also, hold on, let me restart the prediction because I don't think I announced it. Prediction is live. Get your bets in. Rancher Rundown out tomorrow. Excited about that. Very, very laborious type of video. And, you know, it's just me like being like very perfectionist and like finding faults and like wanting to fix it. And then I got to a point where it's like, I can't fix any more faults. It is the way it is. So Rancher Rundown's out tomorrow. We have our first Patreon only, YouTube membership only little clip that'll be up. I guess there have been, everybody voted on Germa. There's been like clips of like, you know, me doing the goofy karaoke stuff, but like the first Monster Rancher related thing, it's not big, but it is a fun little video that Project LG put together. So just small little thing, say thanks. And then more Nuzlocke stuff coming up, and then I've already got the script for the next Rancher Rundown done, so that should be up before the end of the month. And then after we finish mid-season for this, I'm going to start uploading VODs for the DXBL. I'm going to have them set up to be like once a week. And then that way, at least once a week, probably every Wednesday, there'll be a Rancher or a DXBL tournament that you can watch. On a night, I'm not streaming. Okay, Germa wins game 1. Germa is such an atrocity. Like, custom built to, like, just ruin lightweight. Funny horse game just makes me wish Monster Line Farm was available in the West because I play the hell out of it. I mean, yeah, I mean, people seem to have that opinion. I don't think I would play it too much. This is a thing. Oh no, it's no aim. That's the thing about Monster Rancher and me at this point. I love it. I love it to death. And I may have like loved it so hard I literally loved it to death. Like I killed it. I'm like George with the rabbits. I don't play Monster Rancher off stream at all. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? There's nothing wrong with Monster Rancher at all, obviously. Like, I wouldn't have dedicated an entire 2 different channels to it if I thought there was anything wrong with it. But, you know, you may be getting to the burnout stage a little bit. He's preparing Celis for your next competitive monster. He's going to replace Nero. Nice. So you're playing your own little horse game is what you're saying. I'm playing Roundabout off stream. Roundabout. Is that like the Hop About sequel? Okay, little bets on Slayonetta. We got some big damage. She's getting angry mode. And the death energy. She won't die though. She got Bolt. Won't be enough. Next hit wins. Oh, fuck. Joker luck so bad it turned me into Santa Claus. Oh my god, man. I don't know if it would have killed. It would have been close, but he didn't need it. Giga Flame on the crit? The crit to kill? Alright, we're back. Game 3, here we go. Death energy, a little bit of damage. Lightning with anger, good withering on that. Has the guts lead 70 on Giga Flame. Gonna beat his ass. He's not dead though. And there's the anger on death energy. Next hit wins. Most likely. Kick. Oh, kick to the cape. This dude looks like one of the Ball Breakers characters. He got him. Or she got him, I should say. Though Colt does refer to Pixie as him. Or maybe that's only in, no, that's only in Monster Rancher 1. First, every monster has a he, including Pixie. Aldwin and Carnation V2 up next. All monsters are dudes, it's canon. Alright. Okay, we're gonna make a bet. We can make the predictions a little bit longer. We're just hanging out and chilling and talking and shooting some b-ball outside of the school. Dude is gender neutral. It's not. As much as it's like funny to say that, there's people who definitely do not feel that way. It's like a very like 2016 thing to say. We don't see Pierre too often. I do like my Pierre. He looks so forlorn. The little horn. He has a magic horn. Jill is adorable. Jill has like been one of my favorite monsters since I found out he exists. Another monster that I didn't know like was in the game until I looked at my friend's memory card where he had all of the cards unlocked through GameShark. 93% of the vote on Aldwin. And I was like, okay, Jill's sick. And then I saw him in the show like shortly after. The last Jillicorn? Man, I haven't watched The Last Unicorn in years. I had that shit on VHS. Used to watch it all the time. I know there's a fifth tourney after the Big Four. Welcome to the post-game Monster Rancher. Post-game in 1999? It's more likely than you think. 11 Guzzrate Wandar has consumed all other Jill submarines, and it's a bit of a shame because they're all adorable and I love them. Wandar is cool, though. Skullcapped is definitely my favorite. But a lot of them are great. Skullcapped with the purple icicles. Brother did the Game Shark thing. I used to scroll through all the mons. I must have pissed my friend off because he's like, he had Monster Rancher, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then he's like, oh, I unlocked all the cards. We can see all the monsters. And I just sat there for like, it must have taken like 2 hours to go through everything. He's probably like, fuck. I'm not inviting this kid over again. Jill combo, big damage, not enough. Wife adores this game? Hell yeah. Me too. The ice spikes. Big damage. He grits it though. He's got 1 life. 1 life to live. The double grit. They can both swing. Who swings first? The firewall comes out. Carnation gonna take that on the grit comeback. Holy moly. Two 2-1 for Carnation. Brother, you and Nutcracker. You want to see a horse girl?
Gazpacho soup is here.
We got Nutter and the Uemusume over here on the left. Alright, so everybody lost their chips on that one. Holy shit. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Crack being censored is insane. Why Crack of all things? The censor in this game is ironically obscene. Were you guys around when I did my my Monster Hunter Explorers playthrough, the blind playthrough? And then it turns out Farius is like one of the bosses. The bosses are like Punisher, and then I think Dragon. I don't remember what the other one is. I think it's a Dragon, Punisher, and then Farius for some reason. And then Zon. Zon is the last boss. 74% on Nutcracker. You can censor the Color Pandora move? I know. Damn. Hit him with both the heavy attacks back to back. Beat his ass. Oh my god, the Death Thrust. The Hidden Sting. Using Claw Assault. Exact same as last game. He grits it this time though. He's chilling. Nothing can stop that grimace. That's what I'm saying. Hits the somersault. We're going to game 3. Also, game's probably loud. I just realized that. Game's probably a tiny bit loud because, you know, I had it set for another game. That's more like it. Various gonna take that one. With a 2-1. Next up, we got Hoy Quarlo, Lame Punch Man. I was watching a little bit of Season 1 of One Punch Man last night. The show's just so good. Is it volume better now that you mention it? Yeah, it was pretty intense before. Oh, it's happening. The Jarl fight. As much as I love Nutcracker, he just doesn't seem to have it in him. I mean, he's got everything he needs. Prediction is live. It's just, you know, against an anti-tank build, it's hard to win. I've seen Mob Psycho? I have not. I haven't actually watched a lot of anime. Is it like the same kind of vibe? I know of it through osmosis, but like I don't know anything about the show. Got about 60%. Supposed to be started Water Magician this week? That's Mad Libs, brother. I don't know what that means. 55% on Lame Punch Man. Here we go. What if One Punch Man puts psychic powers instead of punching? So he just like explodes people's minds? We got the right jab. We got the fury. Ooh, the magic pot killer? That's crazy, dude. What the hell? God damn. No series you can show non-anime folks is good. I'm done Meshi. Okay, but like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying there's like a very specific vibe to One Punch Man, like in the humor of it. And that's kind of what I was curious about. Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon is a sick show. Ooh. You'd say so? Okay, cool. Maybe I'll check it out then. Oh, I hit him with the hook. Look at his gnarly gloves, man. His gnarly boxing gloves. They're like split in the middle. Ugh. No, that was game 3, my bad. Main character is also super OP. That's kind of fun. Did you guys see the One Punch Man arena fighter game? Where One Punch Man, if you put him on your team, like, he's literally impossible to kill, but he takes, like, X amount of time to show up, so your opponent has to KO the rest of your team before he shows up, or else they lose. It, like, puts a timer on them. And pretty funny conceit for a game. Okay, prediction is live. It's so funny. I remember seeing people talk about the One Punch Man arena fighter and just being like, it's so stupid how the game is imbalanced. And it's like, brother, you lack whimsy in your life. Have you like not watched the show? All of the characters are like delineated into like striated tiers of like their power level. It's like the main like gimmick of the show. It's okay. It's what makes the game fun. 55% on Jam and Jelly. To watch the plant run down? Yeah. You're never going to convince everybody, though. Is the problem. Ooh, missed the big thwack. Problem is, assuming an arena fighter would be good in any balance in the first place. Or even good. That's crazy. People just get online and say stuff. They write sentences like we can't read the sentences. This man's out here talking shit on air, guys. That's crazy. The double punch. He's got the power, but it's not enough. Okay, we're going to game 3. Punch Man is cool, but he's bald. Yeah, that's his weakness. That's what gives him a little bit of humanity. Ooh. That rolling bomb, big damage. Yeah, it's going to be hard for Jam Jelly to do anything here. Did dodge the punch, though. Missed the boomerang again. Oh, he's getting out of the way of everything. Big thwack, big crit. Slap will finish him. Boomerang will as well. Who swings first? The slap. It missed at 40. Quid is getting out of the way of everything. Cannot land an attack, though. Oh, my God. He finally hits it. And the bald fuels his power. He trained too hard. Stressed him out and he lost his hair. I love how that's like actually the bit. 2-1 for Quidis. Dry Skin and Lady Death up next. I like arena fighters. I think people played like the one Naruto arena fighter and they're like, this is stupid. All arena fighters must be like this. Like, I don't know where the opinion comes from, why it's so mainstream that like all arena fighters are bad. It's like, you guys haven't played all arena fighters. You haven't even played like many arena fighters. Because one, by your own definition, like, you don't like them. So why do you keep playing them if you like them, if you don't like them? And two, there's a lot out there. It comes from Bamco phoning it in on big IPs. So you're not... Think of it this way. It's not arena fighters that are bad. It's licensed games that are bad. Tale as old as time. Not since the Genesis have we seen a licensed game that wasn't absolute dog ass, you know? I'm sure if they made a Five Goes West fighting game, that shit would be hot garbage. Put the greatest minds on the industry in it, it's not going to work out. Wasn't the Xbox Spawn game okay? I thought everybody hated all of the Spawn games. I thought that was like Spawn's whole thing, is that every single game he was in was like absolute trash. 98%. About Baldur's Gate 3? That's... You're like stretching the definition of licensed game with that. Very much like, oh, you're technically correct, but... Don't know any good arena fighters? Can you point out good ones? Power Stone and Air-Guys are like the god level games in that. And Air-Guys comes with an entire action-adventure RPG as like a side game where you have to kill a gigantic squid and save a town. Isn't Soul Calibur 2? Spawn is like one of the worst characters in the game. he's not even good as a guest character. Yoda Invader was also in that? Yeah, and they ruined the game that they were in as well. Same. Licensing stuff. Soul Calibur 2 is like the greatest fighting game of all time. Okay. Twitch wins. You guessed right. Dry Skin with the 2-0. Was what killed Soul Calibur though? Well, I mean, that and they had to like ban the guest characters. I guess they had to do that in 2 as well, but... Eddie Lizard and let Leo on. Betch. Third strike? No, sorry, I don't say things on the internet for the sake of other people thinking I'm cool. I have my own opinions. I don't think there's a bigger disparity between number of people who are willing to say Third Strike is the best game versus people who have actually played Third Strike. Prediction is live. Third Strike, what's funny about Third Strike is it's only been good for about 15 years. It's only been good since Street Fighter 4 came out. That was the first time people decided, like, you know, this game isn't total shit. I'm not saying it's total shit. I think it's a great game. But, you know, it was not the consensus for a very, very long time. People like an Eddie Lizard in the betting here. It's probably true, but I'm 38. Right. And I'm sure, as someone who is 36, it wasn't, you're fully aware that it wasn't actually a thing people cared about until quite recently. Some of the hype shit ever? No, man. You're a fake 38-year-old. That's how I know you're actually a 14-year-old and whatever the rest of the 24-year-old in a trench coat. You're multiple children stacked on top of each other to be a 38-year-old. Because when Third Strike came out, it was dogged. People hated it. People hated the soundtrack. They really hated the soundtrack. There was like no redeeming qualities about Third Strike or any of the Street Fighter 3 games. And then once Street Fighter 4 came out, it's like, actually, you know what? 3 was really good. Did they hate the soundtrack? Were they just racist? That's an insane thing to say. They hated the soundtrack. It's a stupid thing to say. Oh my god. If you open your mind too much, your brain's gonna fall out, brother. Alright, so Eddie Lizard wins game number 1. Third Strike is whack. I love Third Strike. I think it is a sick-ass game. But that is, like, fairly new in terms of, like, the public opinion. It has seen rehabilitation like almost no game we've ever seen. It's as if, like, it's like if Smash Bros. Brawl became, like, the most popular Smash Bros. Game. Like, that's how big of a shift it is from, like, where it was in the cultural consensus. Again, cultural consensus, complete dog ass, because, you know, it was always a good game. It was never not a good game. Oro Chibi and Majora's Mask up next. Third Strike's your main game, sick. One of the best players in your country. I can say for sure people don't know what they talk about when they talk about this game. Oh, 100%. Whether they like it or they hate it, everybody's wrong. I love honestly, that's got to be one of my favorite Reddit threads and then, like, top responses I've ever seen. Which is the... Oh, there's no apostrophe. There's an apostrophe later on in one of the names. Oh, I bloomed after Evo moment? That's true. Okay, prediction is live for this one. But there's a Reddit thread about Third Strike, and it's all, this game sucks. You just parry everything. Why bother attacking if they're just gonna parry? And then it was, the top response was like, why bother living if you're just gonna die, brother? And damn, does that hit hard. Just lay face down on the floor and wait for death to consume you. Press standing heavy punch to build some meter and you get parried. Shit happens, man. What are you gonna do? You gotta press the buttons to win. The return of interesting Henger? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not trying to scare anyone away. Third Strike is, like, an unbelievably cool game. Will I ever play it again? No. I will never play the game again. I'll never bother touching it ever again. But it's super fun to watch. 70% on Majora's Mask. That's how I feel about Tekken as well. I'm completely over Tekken, but damn if I won't sit down and watch some Tekken. It's the triple. But yeah, I think it was the first. It was like the first fighting game that like moved away from like a rock-based soundtrack, right?
I want to play video games.
Or like electronic-based. It was like jazzier and stuff like that, and like a lot of fusion, and people just did not like that. They weren't ready for it. It was the fucking meme from, or the meme. Here I am. How young am I? The joke from Back to the Future. Like, that might not have hit, but your kids are gonna love it. That was a quick fight, by the way. I'm looking at the bracket already. You're not ready for it, but your kids are gonna love it. Floor Plan and Karazakar up next. So I'm genuinely curious what you meant by Third Strike was shit when it was released. It was shit on when it was released. Yeah, there's a lot of drum bass, that's right, yeah. Okay, prediction is live. Ironically, the thing that turned people around on Third Strike was that it felt like a more cohesive Street Fighter game because all the old guys were back, and it was like, okay, this is it. Like we have the full game now. Was MVC2 the first to like go away from rock stuff? Yeah. Was MVC2 first? It was before Third Strike, but it was after like Street Fighter 3, right? Timeline's so fucked up. Capcom just was like releasing like 90 games a minute back then. Okay, 87% on Floor Planned. Third Strike is 99? Okay. Good year. Yeah, you're not gonna find me talking shit on Third Strike. You're gonna find me talking shit on the idea that it has always been culturally significant. And that people have always loved it. That shit ain't true. Oh, the trample. Karazakar won game 1, right? Yeah, MVC2 is 2000. Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. I was like, there's no way it came out first. But that's actually pretty close. I think Soul Calibur 2 is like actually like the most perfectly crafted fighting game though. It definitely has the best single player story mode of any fighting game. World Tour wishes is all I'm saying. Damn, the I-beam crit? That's gonna take it. The Suezo takes it. Mortal Kombat 9 over Soul Calibur 2? I guess it's the difference between playing a game and watching a game. If you like playing video games, Soul Calibur 2 has the better story mode. If you like watching B-movies, Mortal Kombat 9 is the better story mode. Brother Yu and Orochibi up next. I will say, when Mortal Kombat 9 first came out, I was like, oh, it's like crazy that they're putting so much effort into this story. Like, it is notable how much effort they put in. But I don't know if it will ever beat being able to just, like, use a different weapon. I heard people say Third Strike is the most balanced game. I think it's funny. If they assume the game has, like, 3 characters, then maybe. Prediction is live. Who do you like? Parries help to balance the game. Right, but in the sense of like everybody has an infinite. So like this is not the case for Third Strike, but like if everybody has an infinite, then everybody's balance is like not true if one character needs like a 30-second wind up to hit their infinite and one character has like a 2-frame normal to hit their infinite, right? It's potential. Like if you are the greatest player in the world, you can smoke people with Sean. But if you're the greatest player in the world, you probably got there by playing a character who's good. You got there by not playing Sean. 81% on Orochibi. Damn, brother, you going crazy. Did someone win with Hugo? Did he win? I thought he just placed well. Or was that because I remember the jump over with the heavy to like get over the attack and then hit him from behind. But I don't remember if that was like grand finals. I thought that was just like to advance. Oh, that was it, yeah. Quick 2-0. Yeah, that is, do be a lot of damage. I like how Bob spent so much time making that sniper, and then he was like, what if I just did it again? On a monster that's way easier. Hoy, Quarlo, and Sussy Germa. Hawks. He won? Okay. I know, I didn't watch much of EVO last year. I'm gonna be real, as I get older, I've kind of fallen out of like watching tournaments. The games I play, I'm like not interested in who's like top tier, so like watching like I haven't played Strive in a while, but like watching top Strive play is like it's not great. Prediction is live. It's just the character choices are super, super boring. And, you know, if you're trying to win, I can't fault you for that. But as someone who is just spectating, you know, it makes it difficult. They didn't do full splits? Yes. Yeah, he's a little extra. What kind of Bajarl is that? That's Boxer Bajarl. Me, when I see Jack in Happy Chaos in every grand finals, I haven't watched TNS in forever. But yeah, when I went to Combo Breaker, it was Jack and Umisho. I don't even know why Umisho is still allowed at tournaments, to be honest, but it's neither here nor there, I guess. Who's my favorite character in 3S? Like, style-wise, like to watch? We gotta set some parameters on this. Design-wise, Alex is my favorite. My favorite to watch, this is probably Hugo. Dudley's cool too. Dudley or Alex for sure, for number one. I don't, I like Dudley's design more than I like his actual gameplay though. Like, I remember watching 77% on Hoy Quarlo, by the way. Holy moly, people believe in the boxer. I remember watching old, like, Alex Valle clips, like, 15 years ago on... Like, it would have been on YouTube, but they would have been, like, 160p or whatever, just, like, filmed on, like, a camcorder and being like, damn, this is cool. Around the time Street Fighter 4 came out. Surprisingly enough. I played Vanilla, had a hard time finding him on any CDs. Yeah. Box Bajarl, does he come from like... Does he come from like Ready to Rumble or something? I can't remember. I don't remember how you get him. Can't stand Street Fighter 6. Think Drive Rush is so dumb. Drive Rush is pretty crazy as a mechanic. But I don't know. I think every game has had that issue, right? Street Fighter 4 came out, and, you know, Ultras were awful, and then Street Fighter 5 came out, and people didn't like V-Trigger, and now Drive Rush. It's like, they're just iterating on stuff. The problem with fighting games versus something like Mario, right? And this is something I've thought of for a long time. In Mario, every 3D Mario has, like, an insane gimmick that completely changes the way it plays from the last game. And you might not like all of them. Maybe you didn't like Flood, you didn't like Super Mario Sunshine. But, like, you really liked Odyssey. Maybe you didn't like Wonder, but, like, you liked Galaxy or whatever. It's all gimmicky, yeah, because it's a video game. That's the thing. Whereas with fighting games, people treat it like sports instead of video games, which is fine, I suppose, to an extent. But, like, it's not sports. It doesn't need to be grounded in reality. You're allowed to, like, have some, like, fucked up shit. I think it's disingenuous to expect a new game to not iterate. Was it 0-2? I was at 0-2. I thought Germa won game 1 and Boxer won game 2. This is game 4? I'm lost, man. Okay, what's the score? What's happening? Germa 2-0'd? Okay, so Germa got 2-0 and then he went 2-2? Okay. Okay. Well, then shows he's got potential. I got potential. Rushing and rushing around. So I see Germa gonna win that one. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Quidus and Slayonetta up next. We're bantering too much. It's all good. There's a lot that breaks the balance if you're a hardcore fighting game player. The problem isn't the mechanic. The problem is the imbalance the mechanics introduce. The problem isn't my gunshot. The problem is that the other guy had a gun. I don't know. That's splitting hairs. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know if that... I think that sounds better than, like... The way the cadence and, like, the prose of that sentence is set up sounds better than, like, what it actually means, I think. Okay, prediction is live. Thank you guys for helping out. I don't know. And, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking that way, right? It's just that people approach fighting games differently than they approach other things because they approach it from, like, this needs competitive integrity above all else. Which also kind of leads people into thinking, like, if I can't put 1,000 hours into this fighting game, then, like, it's not worth my time. Which, again, is fine, I suppose, but it's just not really the way I care about video games as I get older. Because I definitely felt that way when I was younger. I literally remember grinding out Street Fighter 4. And then one of my friends was like, hey, do you want to play this, like, what, I forget what he said. It was like years ago. It would have been like Mount Your Friends or something like that. He's like, do you want to hop on a call and do that? And I was thinking to myself, why would I bother wasting time playing another video game? If I'm going to play a video game, I might as well get better at Ultra, right? And, like, it's just, like, it's so far removed from my brain now to, like, think that way. 55% on Slayonetta. But there definitely was a time where that was it. Or, like, when I was playing Smash 4, I was, like, super into it in the same way. Ooh, Horn Attack, big damage. Quid is going to take it. Big damage. Damn, the flame does big damage. There's also a problem, and this is like more prominent in fighting games than like any other genre, where people want the game to be different than it is, and they refuse to stop playing the game. But like they're mad that the game does not cater to their specific sensibilities. Like, you can't play the game expecting it to be what you want it to be. You need to play the game by the parameters the game sets out. And like, I have friends who like would play Strive and just get mad and be like, oh, I hate this, I hate the wall break and this and that. And it's like, brother, you knew the wall break mechanic was part of the game, right? Like, it's okay to not like it, but like, you're just gonna keep playing it and be mad every time it happens? It's like, that's a rule of the game. That's like being mad that you got called for dribbling. Or for traveling. And because you weren't dribbling. And it's like, dude, that's the law. You're going to jail. You're going to basketball jail. Maybe not anymore. But like, you know, 10 years ago, you'd be going to basketball jail. Okay, prediction is live. Same shit with the Margot Tokon announcement. That shit's killing me. It's like, game's not even out yet, man. Why are you mad about it? Who cares? Don't play the game. You can not like the mechanic, and you can like vent your whatever, like your disappointment that the game has a mechanic you dislike. But at a certain point, you just sound like a huge baby. Like, I know people who still complain about the wall break in Strive, and it's like, dude, the game is like almost 6 years old now. Like, move on. You're an adult. Don't you have like taxes to do or something? People haven't realized it'll be like Strive. I mean, didn't you see the wall break and charge dust? No, they weren't looking. 95% on dry skin. Alan Animations rotoscoped from David Lee Roth music video. Hell yeah. 4 characters in a tag fighter with active tag. The wall is the last thing on my mind. Dude, if there was a wall, you would fucking die in real life. You would like get so angry that you were locked down for like 9 hours that you would have an aneurysm and your brain would explode. The lockdown in that game is going to be like unbearable. You need the wall break. Damn, the big million bites. The dry skin going ham. The double million bites. Holy shit. He beat his ass. I don't know. It's also like a well-known thing in the fighting game community. And again, this is not me singling anyone out here because like I don't know what you guys, what your opinions are on all this stuff, right? So I'm kind of just strawmanning or arguing against somebody that I've like had a past argument with. This is my shower, basically. But the whole like, how come game devs never ask fighting game players for their input on like how to balance a game? Like, surely the pro players will know what will make the game feel better and this and that, right? And there's so much like historical precedence of that being like completely antithetical to the truth. Prediction is live. Like, not only do pro players have like absolutely insane baby brain opinions because they are so like they're stuck within this like microcosm and they're not able to see the game as like a whole. They're just thinking about like specific interactions. But when players do get asked to like help out, they're always assholes about it. They're always either like completely wrong and have like really like dog opinions, or they literally give the devs bad advice on purpose to like help like avoid nerfs or like buff their own character. Age of Empires 4, does that getting input from top players and who boy does not work as well as people would think? Yeah, no, it's almost as if like Not everybody is a capable director. Who would have thought? 84% on Eddie Lizard. You study the meta of any game, you'll ruin your own fun a lot of the time. I don't know if that's true. I think getting like too deep in the weeds can have adverse effects where like you have a hard time enjoying it anymore. But I will say, once you start playing fighting games in a way where like you are looking out for specific situations, you're like, okay, my opponent can do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna try and do something to like get around that. Like from their current position, here's what's possible. And then trying to like outplay that, it like, that's what makes them fun. Being able to do cool combos and stuff, that's neat. That's what gets you in the door. That's the taste. That's the carrot and the stick. But the meat of it is like getting into the weeds in that sense and being like, what can I do here? Oh, he's gonna do this. Okay, I understand. I can see the matrix, and then like moving around. That's what makes them fun. That's what makes them worth playing. Which fighting games do I play still? I haven't played any in a little while. I just haven't felt like the urge to like play anything. I was playing Strive. Strive was like the last game I was like putting any effort into. When Unica came out, I played her a little bit. Pico Finella and Lame Punchman up next. For like competitive stuff right now, I've been playing a lot of TCG Pocket. Though, that's another game where, I don't know. I don't know how I could fix it. So I'm not gonna like make a hypocrite out of myself and just be like, oh, well, game dev should do X and Y. But like, TCG Pocket has this issue where it's gotten to a point. Prediction is live for this, by the way. Prediction is live. Prediction is live. It's gotten to a point where it's like everything is so powerful that it feels like you're not really able to outmaneuver your opponent. Like if they got a good hand and you didn't get like a god hand as well, like you instantly lose. And the only games that have any sort of like back and forth is when you both brick. When you both completely brick and have to just like wing it. That's like when the game is fun right now. So, you know, I'm not too invested in that, but it's fun. Just like Unica came back to start out 2 years because of the Lucy announcement. I thought that Unica was kind of fun. I don't know why they made all of her follow-ups like command normals. I didn't even realize they were command normals until like I'd been playing her for 2 weeks, and like every time I like got into blue mode or whatever it's called, Arbalest, I would do like the full input, and like it didn't have any problem doing any of my combos. And then a friend was watching me. He's like, "Oh, you don't have to like do like the DP motion there. You can just press forward." And it's like, "Oh, okay." I'm still probably gonna do the DP motion because like the muscle memory is like ingrained, but whatever. All right, 72% on Pico. People said Garu was really good. Yeah, you won't catch me playing Garu though. It's unfortunate what happened in that game. As a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I don't think any other TCG truly understands suffering in terms of balance. No, I mean, very few games have FTKs, right? Damn, Pico going crazy. Okay. Was that a 2-0? I know that's game 2, but like my brain has already like forgotten what happened in game 1. 2-0, okay. You guys could be lying to me. I trust you. Okay, prediction is live. Incharacteristic and Jam and Jelly. Miss when Yu-Gi-Oh was simple. Now it's so convoluted and complicated. So I'm gonna be that guy. Sorry to pirate software post for a bit and sound like a fucking Redditor. You don't miss when Yu-Gi-Oh was simple. You miss Yu-Gi-Oh being fun because you were 10 years old. Simple Yu-Gi-Oh was brutal because it was literally who got Summon Skull out first. If you got it out first, you won, and if you didn't, you lost. And that was the game. That was it. That was the whole game. I say that because I also miss when Yu-Gi-Oh was simple, i.e. my Thousand Eyes Restrict deck. Playing the horse gacha, it's just like Monster Rancher. It literally is. I know you're memeing, but it literally is. And I will probably play it after this is over because we're gonna be done this a little bit early. I'm not really into the horse girl game. And I was worried. I was like sounding like I was trying too hard to be like, no, guys, I really don't like the horse girls. But like, it's fine. It's kind of a fun thing to throw on stream, but like, I don't play it off stream at all. Thousand Eyes Restrict Metamorphosis. Yeah, that deck was all messed up. I think the Yu-Gi-Oh show, I always played Magic the Gathering. Magic was big at my school for like 1 year. 1,000% on Jam and Jelly. Everybody voted on the monkey. MTG was big when I was in grade 8. Yeah, I had a fucked up deck, and then most of my stuff got banned. And I would have been in grade 7 or 8 at the time. Like, I had just started going to tournaments, and then all my shit got banned. And then I forgot my deck in my homeroom class. And then, you know, you move around to different classrooms or whatever. And I came back, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I lost all my cards. Someone took all my cards, and I was stressed out. And my friend was like, oh shit, like, were those your cards? I found them. Let me go get them out of my locker. And I'm like, oh, thank God my friend found them. And then he gives me the cards back, and it's everything that is just a common card. He took all the rares out of my deck. He took all like the holo cards out of my deck. And then he's like, yeah, this is how I found it. I'm like, there's no fucking way this is how you found it, brother. Just losing my mind. If your plant was 3-0 in the last batch of lightweight battles, when would play again? Vivid, there is another tournament because I kind of messed up and I accidentally left 40 lightweight monsters over that were supposed to fight tonight, and I don't want to do that many battles. So we're going to do it on Thursday. There's 20 more monsters fighting on Thursday. No problem. Yeah, the dude sucks. But, I mean, he has had a worse life than I have. So, you know, he can take those cards, man. Aldwin and Lady Death. I used to be, like, really tilted about it. And I'm sure if I saw him in person, even though I wouldn't bring it up. I wouldn't bring it up because that's an insane thing to do as a 35-year-old man. I would still be mad about it, like, under the surface, but I wouldn't bring it up. How's Canada? It's hot as hell here, dude. I don't know how you guys handle it in the south. I don't actually know where you live. You could be in fucking Maine, but that's south of me, so I don't know. Prediction is live. Who you guys like? It exists in my mind. It's staked a piece of land, and it's never moving. It's got squatters' rights. 97 today? How hot was it in Canada? Let's, It's 80 right now at 10 p.m. It was 94 today at the high. Yeah, it's been kind of rough the last little while. It certainly makes my hair greasy. Because I have like a natural like propensity to touch my hair as it is, but then like you throw in the sweating and I have to like I'm like ultra shampooing my hair, man. 97% on Aldwin here. Oh, Canada was just snow or something? They don't teach us much in Texas? Yeah, my igloo melted and I had to go get an apartment. Jill combo, big damage. Oh shit, the death final? You never see that. Also, did she like jump to this? I don't know what angle she hit him from there, but she tripped me up too. Sorry about the igloo, thank you, I appreciate it. We've had a couple of 100+ days this year, which is like pretty rough. The triple ice spikes, a high kick, just getting booted in the balls. Oh my god. I guess it's kind of the chin. She does be kicking high. Alright, Lady Death gonna take that one. 2-1. Or 2-0. It doesn't matter. She won. It could have been like a 9-3 score. Wins and losses don't matter. Just the set win. Floor plan and let Leo on, bitch. But 2/3 of the way through this tournament. None of this matters. Did the Mounties rescue you and take you to Tim Hortons? I actually did go to Tim Hortons today. I went and got a donut on my way home. My weight has been like fluctuating like crazy. I think I just kind of plateaued because I lost so much so quickly. Like 20 pounds in like 4 months. And then I got down to 172 as my lowest. And then I kind of went up and down between 174 and 178. Like I was just in this like little bracket. And now I'm down to like 173 again. So I think I've like broken the plateau and we're going to start losing some weight again, which is nice. Coaches are trying to get me to do a fight by the end of the year. Prediction is live. Who do you like? But I don't know. I don't know if I'll be ready for the end of the year. Mostly because I am worried because the end of the year is my busy season. So I don't know when I'm going to have time to train. And I'm going to be eating like shit because if I'm working 60, 70 hours a week, I'm just be getting McDonald's because it's there. I'm not going to be meal prepping or whatever. And then, you know, I'm not going to be stressed about making sure I only have like clean energy when I'm like dying at work. So maybe in like February, because like January's slow, so I can have a month to just like get back into it and train real hard.
Hi, Daddy. I'm dying.
My body pure for Jesus? Not quite. 89% on floor planned. Here we go. I think most of us have done something bad at some point. It's good to have some understanding for peeps. Yeah. That's my vibe. Is like, and like again, he would have been 12 years old and he didn't have a good home life. I assume we're talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards still. So it's like I'm still mad it happened because I loved those cards, but I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna act on it. I'm still stuck on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, yeah. I've been stuck on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards for 20 years, brother, so I can understand. Alright, game 3, here we go. Maybe an attack could hit? Maybe. Maybe one of these days. The double tail whip. Into the trample. Got him with a big smoosh. GG's, GG's. Alright. One more match, and we're done round 2. Nutcracker and Majora's Mask. Well, looking kind of like the pirate airship from Guilty Gear. He's the whale and the ship. That's like Cronius Nightmare made like a custom. He made like fan art of Zilla in May's outfit. Prediction is live. Once made a girl cry in an arcade because I kept death fisting her with Paul. That's so funny. Sakurai decided to make Smash Brothers because he watched you do that. That's crazy. Nutter? I hardly know her. That's true. I still feel bad about a time when I was in grade 9 and I was talking about music. And there was like a bunch of people that crowded around, and I don't know why I became like the centerpiece of this, and like everybody was like asking my opinion. Like I was never like a cool kid. It was like a couple of days into grade 9, and I was just kind of being like an elitist dick about like what bands were cool and what bands were not. And I remember this girl, nice girl, never had anything against her. She was always nice to me. I didn't know her at this point though. And then I remember, I forget what band she asked about, but she's like, well, what about this band? And I just like laughed. I was like, they suck so bad. And she looked like heartbroken. And it's such a meaningless thing. But here I am literally like 22 years later. And I still like genuinely feel bad about it. And if next time I see her, if I ever see her again, I will apologize for it. She's gonna be like, I don't remember that shit at all. You're crazy. And I'll be like, it's kept me awake at night. 67%. Is a better person for it? No, the thing is, I think it was Taking Back Sunday or something like that. And I was like super like anti-emo at the time, but Taking Back Sunday has a couple of like real hits. Yeah, that shit's on my name is Earl list. No one likes to be told something they love sucks. I don't even remember her reacting negatively to it. It wasn't like it broke her heart. But I was just, that was such an asshole thing to say. Like, why did I say that? Who was I trying to impress? Did I think I was going to impress her by being like, oh, this thing you like is actually dog shit? Like, I don't know what my thought process was. I was 13 years old. Damn, the laser sword, that shit did no damage, though. Just make damn sure I apologize. I'm trying to think of a second pun. I can't. Something, tidal wave of emotion. Nutter can't hit, eh? Junior high mentality and FGC mentality, kind of the same thing. Yeah. I think the one thing we love to talk about more than anything else is how so many people in the FGC, holy shit, just have band shaming. Yeah. So many people in the FGC have this like brain worm that makes them think that they are better than someone else because they like a different game. And like the level of tribalism is insane. Like, oh, what? Yo, you're playing DNF Duel? Dead game, brother. Why the fuck are you playing that? It's like, I don't know, man. You suck shit at the game you put 7,000 hours into. Like, let me enjoy my thing. Like, why are you talking shit? I'm having fun playing with the 4 other people that are online. You're malding because you got Drive Rush for the 900th time. And you're going to queue up and it's going to happen 9 more times tonight. And you're going to want to put a gun to your head. And I'm going to be laughing with the 2 Brazilian people still playing DNF Duel. I don't know. But I'm glad it makes you feel better about yourself for liking Street Fighter 6. Because more people like it. It's like such like a weird baked in, like, it's popular because it's good, so it's good because it's popular, like catch-22. If it was bad, people wouldn't be playing it, is like such a funny way to like value art, I guess. Mention Mortal Kombat positively to any FGC head and watch the meltdown. Yeah. I remember when 10 came out. Was it 10? No, 11. When 11 came out. I played 11 for a little bit when it first came out. Like, I went to a couple of events. And prediction is live. And I just remember people talking so much shit. And it's like, the only reason you're over here and you have time to talk shit is because you went 0-2 at the, like, whatever, I don't know, Samurai Showdown or whatever the fuck you were playing. Whatever game you played and have, like, already lost in. That's the only way you're able to, like, come over here and watch this. It's a funny community. I mean, who throws a dead crab on stage? That shit was crazy, man. Hungry Box is, you know, I have nothing against him. I really, really don't like that type of, like, personality for streaming. But instead of, like, you know, being an asshole about it, I just simply don't watch. It's not for me. It's for 12-year-olds, right? And it's fine. There's a market for it, and he's making money doing it, and he knows what he's doing. He's not deluded into thinking he is, like, ultra professional, ultra adult streamer guy. He's like, I'm going to, like, overreact for shit, and that's what pays my rent, and that's fine. There's no problem with that. 72% on Eddie Lizard, but it's not for me. But he didn't deserve that, even though I'm not a fan. Fight City, thank you for the follow. Crab was live as the landing that killed it. Should have teched, brother. R/should have teched. Never really played MK, but watching Sonic Fox winning MK10 feels absurd. You just destroyed everyone. Is that really what happened, or am I not understanding the game? No, Sonic is, like, actually an alien. Like, it's actually, like, unbelievable how good he is at video games. Like, cyborg grown in a lab. Okay. I forgot who won game one. I thought it was this, but the furry difference. Dude, you know what the actual furry difference is? Scaring all of the fucking weirdo alt-right neo-Nazis away from Skullgirls. Just by being in the game. All these people who were, like, tangentially, like, had, like, 3 minutes played in the game because they wanted to, like, goon to, like, whatever cartoon girls are in the game. And just, like, flushing them out of the scene. That's the actual superpower. Talking about Sonic Fox? Yeah. And as much as, like, you know, we talk shit about the people who are obnoxious about, like, oh, the game I play is good and that makes me a good person. Good game equals good guy or whatever. It's there's so much. I would take 1,000 of those guys over one guy who, like, doesn't play the game, owns the game, but doesn't play the game and gets in arguments about it online because, you know, this character is, like, canonically not the gender that they think they should be. Or whatever. Like, 99% of people talking about Bridget. Prediction is live. You know what the problem is with that kind of shit? The internet has given people a way, or, like, social media in that sense, like Twitter and, like, all these, like, bigger, like, message board style social media platforms have given people an outlet when before there was a reason that they didn't have social lives, right? Like, it's not bringing us together. It's we're already here, and then the people that were on the periphery for good reason are now also here. I'm just saying, I don't think I should have to like listen to your opinion if your idea of like socializing is talking 25% too loud in a Discord call at like 2 in the morning. 63% on dry skin. Got one of the weapons are a little bonk in the head, a little bonk in the head again. And the spin kick. Damn, dry skin just getting smoked, eh? This doesn't have a very good chance to hit with anything, but he does only need one hit. Well, not Claw. Claw's not going to do it. He heard me and he was like, oh, what did... Say less, and then did not work out. I don't know what's going on with Skullgirls. Oh, well, there's a thing... This happened a couple of years ago, but Sonic Fox was put in the game as just... I think it was in the tutorial. There was like a 1 in 10 chance for the like teacher of the game to be a Sonic Fox like avatar instead of whatever the regular one was. Just a funny little thing that they added, and people lost their minds. And by people, I mean people who don't actually play the game. The actual Skullgirl scene loved that shit. And then later on, Skullgirls was like, all right, we're going to like distance ourselves from like some of like the weird Nazi imagery in the game, and we're gonna like redo a couple of these skins. And of course those same people were like mad again, and it's like, I thought you already left the game. I thought you left when Sonic Fox got added in. Why are you back? You don't play this game, you just show up on Twitter to yell about it. He's angry. He's got Fireball. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit for sure, man. Don't care about some silly things. Yeah, it's... Well, I mean, they're hateful people is what it is. Simple as that. Grift Lords? The thing is that they're not all grifting, because most of them are broke as shit. The grifters are certainly there, but the vast majority of people getting mad are like the bottom of the pyramid scheme of grifting, where they want to be grifters, but they don't have the audience, right? So they have to like... The other grifters have to rely on them and their belief that they can someday also become grifters to like self-sustain. Majora's Mask and Jam and Jelly up next. No grifters in the Monster Rancher scene. I love that. I had to look it up because it sounded familiar. Diesel Legacy. Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar. Though it's also making me think of that weird DS game. Was it like Project Steam or something? No, Project Steam's a different game. Was it? Hold on. Whatever. It was the game that was kind of like a Metroid Hunters. Codename Steam, yeah. Was that it? Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, Dmitry Alexandrov, how are you doing? Was Codename Steam like, was it turn-based? Was it more like an XCOM, or was it more like Metroid Hunters? Because I remember the screenshots looking like Metroid Hunters. Welcome, Dimitri. How are you doing? Long time no see. Hope you've been good. You watch All In? That shit was crazy, man. Prediction is live. No grifters aside from the bot betting guy? Yeah, there was that guy. Dude, fantastic. Hell yeah, I love to hear that. Dimitri is the Monster Rancher scene's local wrestler. He's the only one. I guess Tangent, too. Tangent hasn't done any indie stuff in, like, many, many moons, though. 96% on Majora's Mask. Ooh, the slap miss. Slap again. He's slapping. He's good, though, man. I'm glad to see you around. I'm like it's like I'm meeting people for the second time after like I left Twitter. Like I have like no real following on Blue Sky. I like barely use it, and every now and then it's like, oh yeah, that's like there's somebody who like I haven't talked to in a very long time because I'm just not on social media anymore. It happens like once a day. The Schlaps. Dora's Mask did big damage last time, but no, that's why we got 3 games. I'm really glad I don't have to rely on social media to like promote this. Like obviously like, you know, the promotion is down because of it. Like people are still finding the stream, okay, but like the numbers for the posts I make are way lower. But like it's nice that this isn't my day job. Did I see the 3D printed models? I saw it with the one you posted. Just like the main one of like the face sticking out of the wall. That shit's sick. Jam and Jelly barely hanging on there for the 2-1. Let Leo on Betch and Lame Punch Man. Did I see Twitter turned its dumb AI thing into a dumb AI girlfriend? No, last I heard it was like the Ultra Edgelord, like Mecha Hitler thing. And then when he was questioned on it, he said, yeah, we accidentally made it too based. We made it maximally based. And it's like, oh, you're like actually like the lamest dude who's ever existed. Oh my god. Prediction is live. It's so funny to just like have more money than God and all you want is for people to like you and you can't manage it. You can't even buy their friendship. It's so crazy, man. Never created a Twitter account. I know I shouldn't feel superior for it, but damn, it feels good sometimes. Honestly, I say this completely sincerely. I used to be a big hater of people who are like, yeah, I'm taking a social media cleanse. Yeah, it's just so good for you, like not be on social media. Until I did it, and I'm like, you know what? There is some truth to this, and it made me mad. The same way when someone's like, oh, if you're not feeling great, just go take a walk. Just go for a walk, and because it's like, fuck you. Like, you don't know what I'm going through, but a walk helps a lot. You don't want to admit it, but if you can go for a walk, it helps. Almost always. Always, always. 50-50 on the bets. It sucks to admit it, though. Is Mecha Hitler now? It's an AI anime girlfriend that you have to pay for. Oh, nice. So they like saw the thing about the guys who were getting addicted to it, and then the one dude like blew his brains out because his AI girlfriend ran out of memory and like restarted. And then they were like, we can make money off this because we're like the most evil people who have ever existed. All right, we got some swanging going on here. The best medicine is the hardest to swallow. Bad news for my my Boussier and Sons rake company. No, we didn't get there. It's fine. It's a big -2 on that. It's like it's gestating in the brain. Something about like eating rakes, but like it didn't work out. It's okay. They can't all be winners. Swing and a miss. It's whatever. Fuck you. All right. The whale one, right? The whale one. We got Slaynetta and Krausekara. The joke doesn't work because people don't know my last name, among other things. It was just like, that was a disastrous attempt at being funny. Wow, I want it to be the pallbearer at my funeral so it can let me down one more time. Oh my god. Okay, predictions live. Pixie and Shuezo. Who do you like? Sometimes you just gotta listen to the dad advice. It sucks though, especially if it comes from someone that like you don't respect, and you're like, this person seems like fuck this guy, and then they say it, and it's like, I still don't like you, brother, but you might have been spitting a little bit. It's so cool that I came up with the idea to go for a walk and make myself feel better all by myself, and totally didn't listen to anybody else. I fix my own problems. I'm gonna write a book about it. Call it Atomic Habits. 56% on Slay and Netta. I've told this story before. I've never read Atomic Habits. It's like one of like the top like self-help books that are out there right now. But I was doing a banking AGM for work, and I remember them talking about Atomic Habits in this like one passage in the book. And the thing that they said that was like profound, and everybody was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna integrate it into my work, was, and I think it's because of like the improvement mindset and like being in the FGC and like it being so central to like so many of my hobbies, and not only like my personal or my professional life, that this like rings as like extreme bullshit. But they said that if you focus on getting better at a skill, and you get 1% better every day, by the end of the year you'll be 3 times better at it than you were. Which is like, okay, you added 1 to 1 365 times, so okay, that's 365%. Not only is that not how the math works, because it would be compounding, it would be significantly better. That's not how improvement works at all. That's not how improvement works. You don't just like get 1% better every day at something. Like, not only is that not how it works, and is that not how the math works. I know you won, by the way. But that's completely unactionable. How do you improve at something 1%? How do we measure that? I know. Yeah, plateaus are a thing. And the thing that like killed me after that is after saying you'd be 3 times better and not like acknowledging that it would be compounding, the next thing was a graph where it does show it compounding exponentially. And they're like, this is how progression happens when you are like improving at something. And it like starts off as like a really slow increase, and then all of a sudden it's exponential. And it's like by this point you're getting better like 10 times faster than you were the day before, over and over again, which is like an insane thing to believe, because it's almost the opposite. You literally have exponential growth in the opposite direction. Like, you learn, and like every little thing you learn as you're learning a new skill is monumental. And so the increase is like a straight line for the first little bit, and then it plateaus, and then it slowly goes up after that. The idea that like if you're working at something and you'll see no like increase in improvement for like the first like 80% of it, and then you'll just get like something will click and you'll just get better is such an insane way to like think that's how getting good at stuff is like functions. I don't know, I can't even talk. It's hurting my brain to think about it. But the thing that was killing me was this is like one of the best-selling self-help books that are out there, and all these people who are making way more money than me are looking at it and looking at this seminar and being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna implement this, yeah, this is really smart. And it made me realize that grifting is probably really easy. I don't know if I have the charisma for it, but if you got good charisma, man, you're set. You don't need any skills. If you can talk to people, which I admit is a skill, that's it. You can make these people who are like making easy 6 figures just buy whatever the fuck you want them to. "1% better every day, the story of One Punch Man?" Not even, because he was just like, I'm just gonna start, I guess kinda, yeah, actually, because he's like, I'm gonna do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and run for 10 kilometers. And he just did that, and then one day it was like, oh, I'm a god now. Prediction is live. I don't know, man. If you're on Twitch long enough, surely you'll be a millionaire. I've been slowly, I haven't been growing. I've been stagnant for the last like 2.5 years, which makes sense. Next year, 90% increase. Year after that, 90% increase. Year after that, 90% increase. We're gonna be flying. By the year 30 or 2035, I'm gonna have like 12 billion viewers. It's bound to happen. Now, the reason that kind of advice like hits for so many people is because most people don't just like even think about improvement in like an actionable sense. And if I wanted to talk about the stream or whatever, right? I have like goals and things like that, but they're not very lofty. And so, you know, I haven't seen much improvement in like income revenue and things like that from the stream because I'm like actively not working on it. And just actively working on it, even if you're not like 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1% compounded daily, you will see improvement, right? If you're like trying your hardest every single day. And I'm certainly not. I didn't even start on time today. But trying to like bottle, you gotta work hard and you might get lucky as like quick fix or like as like sage advice for like, instead of you might get lucky, like you are bound to succeed. It's just math is insane. And this is for like weird middle management positions too. This isn't even like you could leave tomorrow and like 90 people would fill your job. You still make like $250,000 a year, but I'm pissing myself off. I'm getting mad. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, the somersaults miss. Was that 2-0? Or is that just the first game? Yeah, it was 2-0, yeah. God. It was killing me though, because that day I had a friend working with me who like I know from the FGC, and I like hired them to come and like help me on the job. And when they were talking about it, we both looked at each other like, this is not how this shit works. This is not how improvement works. And it's so funny how playing video games has like, and as glib as it sounds, playing video games has made me smarter about this than people who are, you know, can own property in Toronto. It's crazy. They're dumb as shit. They're not smart people. They're gullible. I gotta get into bridge sales, is all I'm saying. Okay, prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Saw you mention creator, but OPM and Mob Psycho 100 have the same creator. Oh, I didn't actually know that. That's cool. We need ELO for middle management. Get all your tasks done, that's like +2 ELO. Playing FGs is almost the same as playing an instrument at some level, which is why they are so hard for people to get new people into it. The difference, though, I will say, is that you can have fun playing a game, a fighting game, if you don't know what you're doing. But ego is a really big thing in video games, and a lot of games have conditioned you to feel like a god if you've played the game for like 20 minutes. You're like, okay, I got to figure it out. I know all the buttons. I know all the controls. Fighting games don't do that for you. Everybody liking Pico in this one. Fighting games are a slow burn. It's a learned skill. And not everybody wants that out of a video game. Some people just want to chill, and that's cool. It's fine. And I'm glad that there are different things for different people, you know? But it's the thing that I remember. There's an old Yahtzee video where he mentions fighting games. And he talks about how they're like an inherently bad genre because he doesn't like how if he plays a game for 3 hours, how he can still lose to somebody who's never played the game before. And, oh, we got the hurry bug. So, and which is like stupid because it's exactly the same. It's like, how come I've been playing the guitar for 3 hours and I'm not demonstrably better than the person who's never played the guitar before? It's the exact same thing. It might actually be the last time I like watched a Yahtzee video, a zero punctuation video, because I'm like, oh, this dude is just like talking fast. He doesn't actually fucking know anything. Okay, so what happened here? Pico's gonna have hurry for the whole match, and we can't have that happen because hurry doubles your critical hit rate. Hurry's trigger to go away is if time runs out or the monster who has it is KO'd. So if you have hurry and you KO your opponent, it doesn't go away. I don't know why they didn't change that for DX. They changed a lot of other glitches, but they didn't fix this one. But yeah, what hurry does is if you're losing in the last 10 seconds of a match, it doubles your critical hit rate. Strong battle special, offset by the fact that it's like you have so little time to use it. So if that downside is taken away, i.e. you have it for the whole match, it's just like unbelievably powerful. That would have been like, when I saw that, it was probably around like 2010, 2011. And I realized at that point that it's like, I gotta stop getting my opinions on video games and stuff from people who put videos online. I started thinking for myself. Which, I'm going to be honest, is an opinion that I don't think a lot of people have. People are not honest with themselves about where they get their opinions from and like why they feel the way they do about certain things. And a lot of it is just, I saw somebody say this online. And then it became ingrained. And nobody in chat will admit that that's a thing they do. Nobody will say that. But we all do it to a certain extent, and like it takes some like actual effort to get into the habit of not feeling that way, not doing that. Also, holy shit, this match is going insane. The red wisp is gonna miss. Still swinging. Tail swing not enough. The double tail swing. Pico takes it 2-1. Opinion a lot of people have, but it is an opinion a lot of people practice for sure. Yeah. Pico is gonna take that. I'm a sucker for a well put together video essay. It killed me, man, when my friends and I were talking about Pokemon Gen 2 and how sick it is. And my one friend just kept talking about how it's really bad, but he couldn't, like, explain why he thought it was bad, and he was getting just, like, raked over the coals. Like, all of my friends were just like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this is insane. Like, you keep saying it sucks and has no redeeming qualities and this and that. And, like, he just couldn't, like, elucidate on any of his opinions. And he finally got to a point where he's like, here, watch this video. It explains what I'm trying to say. And it was, like, a 40-minute, like, essay about how shitty Pokemon Gen 2 is. And I'm like, I'm not watching a fucking video. Tell me what your opinion is. I'm not here to see what fucking Small Ant thinks or whatever. I'm here to see what my friend thinks. He had it in through. It was very close, yes. Prediction is live. Completely agree with everything Moosebone says. I will fight you if you disagree with him. I know you're doing a bit. I've had people... This happens a lot. Like, a lot. Where people will say something as if it's an argument or, like, try and, like, prove someone else wrong in, like, the Monster Hunter space or whatever. Using verbatim things I said in one of my videos. And most of the time, when you're... I don't know if it's just because it's the type of person who wants to get into these fights or whatever, but they're using it out of context. So they're using my words to argue something that I would never argue in the first place. And sometimes it's happened where they've said it to me, where like it's on Discord or whatever, and someone's like, oh, actually X and Y is true and you're wrong. And I'm like, brother, you only think that because you watched my video and you didn't understand what I was saying. 67% on Lady Death. Maybe there's a book to increase charisma by 1% per day. Hell yeah. That's what I gotta get. I'll be 3 times more charismatic by the end of the year. Gen 2 does have its flaws. Those flaws only become noticeable in repeated playthroughs of Johto. I think it's only noticeable if you're a 35-year-old man playing a game made for 10-year-olds. Not to say you can't criticize children's media, but complaining that like a game does not adhere to your ideals of like what is good game design and like level ramping and things like that in the year 2025 for a game that had really no precedence and was just like trailblazing is insane. Almost every single... That's the thing that's so funny about it. You can be such a dick about it. Because almost every single thing people complain about in Gen 2 can be explained away by... Well, no one had done it before. That was 2-0, right? It's like, oh, I don't like the day-night cycle. It's like, okay, you're stupid. It's like, yeah, like, I want to be able to do whatever I want whenever I want. It's like, yeah, again, because you're a 35-year-old man playing a game that was made for children. Talking about it outside of the zeitgeist that the game existed in. When the day-night cycle came out, it was hype. You would, like, get ready to do, like, the bug catching contest. You would call your friends afterwards and be like, oh, I caught this, I caught that. You would wait for Friday to go get the Lapras, or it was Sunday or whatever. It was sick. It was fun. And it's because games were not... How do I explain this? Games weren't work for you yet. They were still a novelty. They were still a thing you played for enjoyment, more so than a thing that had become such a big part of your day-to-day that you felt the need, that you felt the entitlement that you should be able to just play a game start to finish in like 14 hours and like 100% it and get everything you need to get, instead of like a thing that was meant to be played over months in the year 2000. Only complaint about Gen 2 is all the batteries I used. Same. And it's like, well, it doesn't hold up. It's like, to what? It doesn't hold up to what? Boy, Quarlo, and Floor Planned. You want to show people who would change their GameCube and switch to DS to unlock stuff in Animal Crossing? That shit's funny, yeah. Gen 2 style works because you... Oh, dude, yeah, that was a thing with the new one, right? Where it's like, oh, how is everyone getting all of this stuff so quickly? And it's because they were, like, advancing their clock, like, hours, like, every minute. And, again, if you want to play that way, that's fine. But, prediction is live. It's fine to just, like, play a game 2 hours a day instead of, like, the 14 hours a day most people do nowadays. Gen 2 style work because you didn't know everything right out of the gate. You can tell your friends the things you discovered on your own. Yeah, there was some of that. I feel like we like get into this groove of just talking about how cool Gen 2 was and how everyone is stupid, like over and over. This is my my Al Bundy high school quarterback shit, I guess. I don't know. The thing that really gets me though is when people complain about how like a lot of the new mons weren't available until after you beat the Elite Four and went to Kanto. Kanto, I don't know how I said it, like a Quanto. Tell me when will you be mine? Quanto, Quanto, Quanto. Because, like, one, did you want there to be no new Pokemon after you beat the Elite Four? Sounds like you shouldn't be in control of game dev, because if there's nothing new to discover, why would you bother? And two, nobody gave a shit back then. Nobody wanted a team of all new guys. Pokemon hadn't been going on for 20 years. It wasn't like give me something new. It was like, oh, I get to play Pikachu again? Hell yeah, I get to have, I don't know, man. I get to get another Gyarados. I'm happy with that. How many people had red Gyarados on their team? Right? How many of them had the shiny Gyarados? He wasn't new. People just thought he was sick. Gen 2 is easy. Dude, I felt like I'm taking crazy pills because there was so many people. I got into this the other day on Blue Sky. Not like an actual argument, but just like a disagreement about old RPG conventions. And they were talking about how Gen 2 was like way too difficult and like you were super underleveled for the second half of the game and this and that. And I was like losing my mind because I'm like, this doesn't sound like the opinion of someone who's played this game. This sounds like the opinion of someone who listened to someone else who played the game 15 years ago. Because the game is like ass easy. It's so fucking simple. Elite Four has like, they're like level 40. Like it's the easiest Elite Four in the entire series. Also, that was an unbelievably quick 2-0. Heard Blue Sky is worse if not equal to how bad Twitter is. Not even close. Blue Sky is obnoxious in the sense that it's like got a lot of weird like scoldy people. Blue Sky is like leftist plus like Facebook boomers. So it's like obnoxious because you got to deal with Facebook boomers. But it's not obnoxious because, you know, not everybody is like wants you dead, right? Which is like the problem with Twitter. Half of those people are like wishing death on you. Yeah, Blue Sky is fine. Just don't read the comments in the Discover tab. That's all. You'll be safe. Last match. Here we go. It comes down to this. Prediction is live. Who do you guys like? Maybe hot take, but Ariados was sick looking Pokemon. Dude, Ariados was sick. I really like Ledian. It's unfortunate that it's like the worst thing that has ever existed, but I do like Ledian. Hold on. Let me pull up this thing. I think Gen 2 is hard. It comes from the encounter with Red. A post-game super boss in an already post-game section of the game. You might be right, but like I'm not. I wouldn't dignify that argument with a response, honestly. If someone said that to me. And Pharaoh's one of my all-time favorites. Hell yeah. He should be hard, dude. I remember being disappointed when my team got to a level where like Red wasn't difficult anymore. Once I got like a competitive team together when I was like 11 years old with like Snorlax and, you know, Zapdos and Raikou, like my team was like fucked up. And I was like, it kind of sucks that this is like not fun anymore because I can just roll Red. I'm back and played Soul Silver as an adult and got wrecked by Johto E4. Why did it seem easier when I was 10? I don't know what it's like in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I've never played that. But I don't know. It's not a hard game. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. This is important. Here, it's on my phone, so I gotta hold it up to the camera. This is the team. This is actually stronger because I went and did a couple of gyms out of order. I did Morty, and then I went and did Price, and now I'm like sailing back to go get Chuck and beat the Olivine gym, and then do the rest of the game. So I've beaten Price, but I haven't beaten Chuck yet. And look at this team. We got level 26 Pineco, level 28 Golbat, 28 Sandslash, 19 Heracross, 21 Quillfish, 23 Quilava. Team is weak as shit. That's beat the 7th gym. Nothing above level 30. Almost nothing has stab moves. Almost everything is just like normal attacks. That also reminds me of a time when I did show and tell as a kid. The one time we ever did show and tell, because it's not a real big thing in Canada. And I couldn't think of anything. So I just showed the class my Pokemon team. I was like, I had this, and I have this, and I have this. And it was like, alright, cool, sit down. I was like, okay. Sting, big damage. Class must have been lit. I don't know what anyone else brought in. If I'm not mistaken, this can contain tomato paste. Two lashes, big punch miss. Big punch miss. Big punch miss. Say business. Say business. I gotta make say business the sound effect. You guys have seen that video, right? The say business video? We'll watch it right after this. It's an idle animation of a Quebecer. Alright, or a Chibi gonna win that one 2-0. Yeah, that's right. The special physical split was there. That's another thing that kills me is I've heard people say that Gen 2 is bad because the special physical split didn't exist yet. And it's like, you can't use that to say the game is bad. It's stupid. I was a camp counselor a decade ago and 3DS Pokemon was out and blew this kid's mind when I told him to use Protect when an Electrode was down to low health. Oh my god. Yeah, it's free real estate. Okay. Let's take a look at the results. Okay. Oh, I'm like super... Why am I super zoomed in? Why does it look like this? Okay, there we go. Okay, so final standings. We got Eddie Izzard, Sussy Germa, Karazakar. No, Eddie Izzard and Sussy Germa are the only ones with 3-0. Karazakar, Brother Ew, Slayonetta, End Characteristic, Dry Skin, Oro Chibi, Floor Plan, Pico Finella on the button. Some of these may have moved up. And then we got Coitus, Carnation, Lady Death, Aldwin, Let Leo on Betch, Hoi Quarlo, Nutcracker, and Jam and Jelly. All 1 and 2, so they're in a little bit of a precarious situation. And then Lame Punchman and Majora's Mask get demoted. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, we're going to watch the Say Business video, though. And then I think I'm going to take a quick break. Not very long, like maybe 30 seconds. I'm going to go get some lemonade. Sweet lemonade. And then we're going to probably play a little bit of Horse Girl game. Okay, I found it like immediately. I have to reload this. Fuck. I love this video, man.
Bougez de là, putain de merde. Tomate, patate, clémentine. C'est le business. C'est le business. C'est le business. C'est le business. Viande pâte, mec.
Viande pâte, mec.
Viande pâte, mec. Oh. Bougez de là, putain de merde.
Ouh.
Tomate, patate, clémentine. C'est le business. C'est le business. C'est le business. C'est le business. Viande pâte, mec. Viande pâte, mec. Oh. Bougez de là, putain de merde.
Oh my god. I understand like about 70% of what he's saying. I thought my Tony Hawk's Pro Skater turned French while I was doing kickflips. Ooh. The ooh is universal for sure. Okay, BRB. We'll play a run of the horse girl game, and then I'll call it. I hate this pile, man. It's so, like, not that I care too much about professionalism, but it's so unprofessional to just have a big pile of clothes. Though Tiana's big Pikachu sweater is cute as hell, I guess. All right, BRB. I'll see you guys in a sec. Hey, welcome back, welcome back. All right, I'm gonna play some Uma, but first, before we do, I'm gonna show something off real quick. If you were watching last night, we were playing some Ball Breakers, which is a game from the year 2000. Very, very good speedrun game. And I learned something from watching some of the records. There's a thing you can do. I didn't see this explained anywhere, but I figured this out by watching the videos. You can get to max speed almost like immediately by doing a dash attack and canceling the dash attack into a jump. This shit's got dash canceling in it. So here, let me show you this level. The level's like slowly falling away behind me. So I'll do the level the way it's intended to be played. I say intended, but okay, I died. I died in the electric water. Anyway, it's a big maze all the way around, right? I'll try to do it for real once. There are dev times in this game. There's like a gold medal for beating it fast, and there's like a dev time, which is like... They found a fucked up way to play the game that doesn't include what you think would be like expected. But if you jump, it's like a big obstacle course. Come over here. Oh, I jumped over a wall. Good shortcut. Good shortcut. Come this way. Oh, I don't have any brakes left. I gotta watch out. Oh, what if I jump this? Oh, okay, good. Look at that. Big jump. The switch that's gonna turn on. Oh no, and I fell off at the last second. Oh no, I'm dead. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I found a kind of like tricky way to get around by like jumping by doing this. And so when I was doing it, I was going like this. What if I did hop and then jumped and then went from here? Look at that. Look at that. Look at how much I can skip. Okay. That's about as far as I can go. What if I just went like full speed though? And then, like, this is pretty bad, but I've already skipped like half the level. My record for this level now is like 11 seconds. The world record is like 7. Hard. I'm gonna try it 1 or 2 times just to see if I can like maybe beat my record, and then we'll play Horse Girl. I'm a true variety streamer. We'll be playing 3 games tonight. This would have saved so much headache. Yeah, the being able to Dash cancel speeds things up a lot. It's very finicky though. Like, it doesn't work all the time. I don't know why. So many times I'll press the button and they just won't jump. I don't know if it like is looking for a specific trigger to see if jumping is possible. But anyway, I think I'm gonna spend a little bit more time in this game and see if I can get a good speedrun down. Oh fuck! I kind of saved it. Missing that first jump feels bad. You don't have a lot of time to like get up to fast enough to do the dash attack, so it's hard. And also, like, with her elbow out, that's the dash attack. And it stops you from doing any actions until the animation is over. So if you don't cancel with the jump, you've, like, locked yourself out of, like, doing anything. So it's a little bit tricky. A little bit high risk. Wonder how the pitch meeting for this game went? Yeah. They're like, what if Marble Madness had fighting in it? Dude, I can't get it every time. It's so frustrating. And then what if we just electrified the water? I don't even know if the water is electrified. It might just be regular water. Okay. I almost saved it there. Kids love balls? They do. That's true. I saw that in an ad once. Dude. They've made a game where we cut people's legs off, force them to compete for their lives. I actually talk about it in the new Rancher Rundown. Because I made a breaking my balls joke in it. And I'm like, I'm gonna talk about ball breakers for like no reason. And then that's why the stream came out after. Because it was already on my mind. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. An early Take-Two game. We'll play some Horse Girl game. Edit stream info. Post MR. $10,000 viewers right now, eh? Well, 10,047. Here we go. They should make a weeb category. Isn't that called visual novels? Also, certainly this. Umusume Rancher Rundown when? You want to learn how to make a perfect mommy horse? Dude, that fucking... that thumbnail is like burned into my brain, man. There's this guy who was making YouTube videos for this game. And, like, you could tell, like, all of his videos had, like, 100, 200 views or whatever. And then when Uma dropped, all of his videos had, like, 20, 30,000 views. Because they were, like, they're popping off because of the game. See, I only have, like, I've only logged in 5 times. But all of his videos were like how to make a perfect mommy horse, how to like just like weird fucking titles, man. Like ultimate dom girlfriend horse, like just weird shit. And I don't know, man. That's the stuff I can't stand about this. It's not the game itself. It's like U2 or Radiohead, I guess. Where it's like, nothing wrong with Radiohead. But some of the people who listen to Radiohead, I don't know, man. Tale as old as time, it's the fans that ruin the thing. Sounds when people try to act like Zenless Zone Zero and it's Ilkarn Goonery games. I think it's like Triple Z is like very explicit in like its intent though, right? Personally think of it like me coaching high school girls track team. I like that less because I'm not big into the like slice of life shit. I'm more of like, this is a kind of Monster Rancher. That's the thing that gets me through it. Alright. I still don't know what any of these horses do. Like, they're all the same to me still. Medium and late. Okay, so she's good with long races. I don't have any, like, long races. We can do that. Yeah, this works. Okay. Do I have any good legacies for it? I don't know. Canyon did an hour-long segment on it, so it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Trying to get folks to take a look at line guides to be able to attack this thing with more knowledge on the systems. It's going poorly because gooning. Yeah, don't be the guy who's like, play Monster Rancher instead, because like, nobody wants to hear that. As much as like, you know, you're right to say it. Okay, I cannot, whatever, we'll do this. Stamina and power up is good. Sure, let's do this. Whatever. Yeah, whatever, I'll keep this. One speed. At least have some common decency to goon to Monster Rancher. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's an insane thing to say it's not in earnest, you're joking, but even as a joke. Is this the one with the fucked up name? It's like 40 syllables. Okay, we got another alt. Nice. Need full horse mode? That's what we're saying. It's like all the syllables. Isn't that... Oh, this is Mayano Top Gun. Okay. No, it's not the crazy one. Okay. We're just looking for friends right now. Enjoy the whimsy of the story? No, I don't care about the story. We're playing this like we're playing Monster Rancher. It's Machiavellian. Numbers matter. Your horse's dreams and wants and needs do not. I'm not anti-whimsy. I'm a whimsy enjoyer. Then I personally loved my Sueza when I was like 10 years old. Yeah. Okay, that's actually an interesting point. Because even if I'm like raising a monster just to like kill time, because like maybe I'm like passing weeks to, I don't know. I have like another monster, but like it doesn't have enough lifespan to do the tournament I needed to do or something like that. So we have it in the freezer and we're just like resting a Zoom every week or something like that. I feel like a pang of guilt, even though it's not a real animal, when I'm doing that. But you could not make me feel bad about this. And I think it's because they're people. They have more agency than the animals do, right? Because they have more agency, it's like, you know, I don't feel responsible for them. It's a very unfortunate trend. Anime is overrun by gooning because the market is profited by otaku. Games are all Gooner Skinner boxes now. It's true. I mean, you're gonna have a hard time explaining to people that like sex sells is a new concept. I don't know, man. Sex and gambling together at last. Nuts and gum together at last. I'm a male aged 18 to 45. Everybody listens to me. Same as it ever was. I worked at high school, so I feel like I'm the track coach. That's cool. Again, like, I don't... We're playing the game. I'm playing it right now. I don't have any judgment for people who play the game. There's nothing wrong with it. But it is, like, definitely a game you don't, like, talk to coworkers about. You don't go like, oh yeah, this is a new game I've been trying out, because they're going to look at you like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? And that's fine, because it's just like, you know, it's a different universe. We're stamina, we're killing it on stamina. Secrets we hold in this house. Skeletons in this closet. Gotcha Gooner games and Sonic. I can think of a couple more, but... Okay, so this will be good. I think we just save up for it. Oh, some of these are, like, pretty good. Okay, we got a lot of really good skills. Okay, so front runner, but likes long races, right? So I will need to keep some stamina, but speed's gonna have to be up there too. We don't have any speed cards, so this is gonna be awkward. We got one speed card. Let's hang out. Our stats, you know, it's only the junior debut, so this is super easy, but. Alright. What procs for special skill? I'll take a look. I don't remember. And by remember, I mean there's no way I would ever know, because I've never played this one before. I think we got it. Just rush, don't know. Don't lose. Got the stamina though. I wonder how much rushed actually lowers your stamina. Still in first. A little bit of a long race. This is medium? Yeah. You getting past? I don't like that. Have IRL idols too and VTubers? Yeah. People are weird about desire, like, availability. But again, that's always been... Pop stars have always been like that. Ricky Martin. Was it Ricky Martin or Enrique Iglesias that's gay? But they were just like, yeah, these songs are for women. George Michael too, I guess. Martin? Okay. The songs were for gay men. They were, but... White women love making it about them. Don't... I can't say that. I'm gonna get canceled. They didn't know any better. There's a lot of fans for that. I think you only get like 500 for the first one. 10,000 fans up next? Okay. We gotta get busy making fans. Okay, stamina plus 20, 7% failure. Looking good. Looking good, Joker. Okay. Can we race here? Let's win some more fans. Number one fave. Let's hang out a little bit. I gotta buy some skills. Also, yeah, I didn't see what her skill does. Take a look. I bought this T-shirt today, or the other day, that says it's just like a graphic design mess. There's so much shit going on it. It says 1080p was a mistake. God did not want our eyes to be able to see higher than 480i. I don't know why I bought it, but it made me laugh. And maybe that's enough. Have you found the Oakley man in this world yet? In that they're really good if you've never played the game before, but like if you know the basics, they're not ending any careers. Rock Geiger is like still ending careers. Chilling. We're chasing the pace. God didn't want us to Goonie when we went to the internet. I thought that was Al Gore. Unless you're like revealing something pretty intense right now that I wasn't aware of about Al Gore and his holiness. Alright, let's go. Catching up. Come on, can you do something? Turn on the jets. Second is okay. Don't fall behind. Okay, that was pretty close. We almost didn't get second. Whoa, baby. They did not want us to win. I'll take second. A good amount of fans. It said we were going to win 1,600 if we won the whole thing, so that's pretty good. Sorry I didn't win, but it's okay. I'll get it first next time, just like you said, and got it all figured out. Have fun. Don't forget to have fun. Okay. Recover endurance mid-race. Pace chaser? That's really cheap. We'll take that. Yeah, that'll be good. I gotta sneak in a stable, start smashing ankles with lead pipes, you know. I didn't have the speed for it. Okay, let's check out what her skill does. Increased ability to break out of the pack on the straight after engaging in a challenge. Towards the front on the final corner. Okay, so this is pretty good for Pace Chaser. My speed's kind of low. We got to work on that. I like just like Monster Rancher, you have the unhinged horse who refuses to train. That's true. Okay, our stamina's pretty good for now. We need some speed. We need some power. I'll take the stam. Being in good spirits, but as her trainer, I can't help but wear this. May end up being a burn on her. Yes. Okay, she's freaking out. I feel like I don't really need guts. We'll do this. It gives me 200 guts, then I can just kind of leave it and not worry about it from this point on. Okay. Can we race? We'll try the harder one. We still have low speed. Wonder how much profit you can make just feeding a monster potatoes and training it to near death and then selling it? I mean, it would die pretty quickly. You'd have a better chance just doing, like raising a monster normally. I think you'd make more money. I did a couple of streams a little while ago where I did a little series. I haven't uploaded it to YouTube or anything because I didn't know how to make it work. But it was like, how long would it take to hit $1 million? Like in the bank. And it took like 15 years or something. The first time I didn't expect to see you back on the game. I mean, it's fun enough. I don't play it in my downtime. It's just Monster Rancher, right? And we do love some Monster Rancher. We're not going to be playing for super long, though. Like another hour. We'll do this one run, and then we'll call it. Monster Rancher Evo 2. Careful what you wish for, man. It's not bad for what it is. No, it's... the people who are, like, addicted to it, I get it. Because that's how I felt about Monster Farm Line when it first came out. But because I've played that, I feel like I've already gotten my fix, and I'm not, like, too stressed about, like, you know, doing dailies and shit like that. Again, like, the game's been out for how long? This is like my 5th... I got my 5th day login bonus today. Can we hit our... We're in first? We're fading, though. Or someone else is going faster. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Oh, my God. Oh, we did it. That was close, though. Holy moly. She did it. Victory, indeed. Victory, indeed. Alright, we got it. Wow, that's a lot of fans. Alright. So we only need, like, 2,500 more. One more race. Did you have fun? Want to go on a date? No, you're a horse girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to explain this to you. I got the, like, sauna ending, and I've never been happier for everything to just, like, fly by in the story log and, like, not pay attention to any of it. I don't know if it was lewd or not. I'm just happy I didn't have to worry about it. Just like Monster Rancher, no, I won't play with you. Exactly. Don't be willful. Okay, one more race. This is the hard one, right? Top contender? Fuck it. Let's do it. I don't care. I believe. Never punished. I should have bought some skills. Okay, front runner might be the way here. I just get out front and I stay there. Still don't have great top speed, though. I assume speed is top speed, right? Hold on one sec. Okay, and there's something I gotta look at for work, but I'll wait till after the stream's over. Kind of don't understand it yourself. I mean, all of the info is there if I was willing to, like, do the research. But I'm simply not. I don't care enough. It's a pretty good game to just, like, throw on and chat, you know? He says and then, like, just leaves dead silence. The tournament today was pretty good. A lot of fun matches. A couple of, like, really crazy blowouts that I wasn't expecting. A couple of 2-2s that should have been 2-0s because I wasn't paying any attention. I don't know if I'll stream Ball Breakers again. Maybe I will for once I feel like I have the speedrun down a little bit. I'll do some practicing off stream. The world record is like 50 minutes. I think like a good first goal would be beat it under 2 hours. I sound beat? No, I'm okay. I am tired, but I'm doing okay. Last night was like a late night because we streamed till 2 in the morning. And then I had to get up at 7 for contractors who didn't fucking show up. Hence the pile of clothes. So it's been a long day, but we're chilling. First place kiss, here we go. We're gonna smooch them. They're getting away. I just realized this game's so fucking loud sometimes. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry if you're watching this shit and it's like, why is it so loud in the background? Because this game has no sound mixing. It gets really, really loud, really, really quiet, really, really loud, really, really quiet. Throw a compressor on that shit, man. Yeah, my closet exploded. There's like a shelf that's just like sitting loose on these like 3 blocks that are like screwed into the wall. And then screwed into those blocks is a little hanger that allows the hanger rod to sit in. And I don't know why they only put 1 hook for the hanger rod, but it was like too much weight on the 1 hook. And so it pulled the hook out, and when it pulled the hook out, it like flipped up the shelf that was on top. And so everything came crashing down. So you feel like you're at the track? You're probably right, but I hate it. It's like that when you're on your phone too. I don't know. Like I said, I've never played it on the phone. I literally downloaded it. I got my 2 apps connected, and I haven't turned it on. Let's get food. Yeah, the energy? Hell yeah. Let's do some training. Stamina training could be really good right now. Small indie game, please understand. I know, they don't have the money for it. I mean, it's intentional design, right? They obviously did it on purpose. It's just everyone's on wit. This could be okay. Okay, let's get some skills. 234. So this is good if I do what do you call it? If I do Pace Chaser, this is a good skill. Increase ability to fight back when passed by another runner on the final corner. This is pretty good, I think. We'll take that. You know what? It's probably fine to take this first. So this gives me something to use for Pace Chaser, and then this can pop after it. They like combo into each other. Every single piece of this game is finally crafted in mind, with one goal in mind, and they're achieving that goal for sure. There's a, what's his name? Northern Lion had a joke where he was talking about, okay, I'm aware. 2,000? Yeah, let's do that. Where he said they probably have more psychologists on staff than programmers. He's probably right. Like, it wouldn't surprise me at all if that was the case. Number 1 fave, we got the 3 triple zeros, or the 3 double circles. Triple zero is an AFI song. Focus groups, the Mr. Beast of games. They're calling it the Mr. Beast of horse games. Focus groups are the real Illuminati. They're like, by definition, they cannot be, because they are just like a random group of Layman. I know 3 people who started playing this game ironically, and now I see them booted up every day. Brother, it's actually crazy that I'm not one of them. We were talking about this earlier. This is like the 5th day I've turned on this game. So I've only ever played it on stream. I got it on my phone. I linked my accounts. I downloaded the, like 6 gigs or whatever it was. It took forever. And then I just haven't played it. It's not compelling enough. IMO. But I get why people like it. Because like I like Monster Farm Line for the same reason. If we were friends on Steam, I'd bully you every time you booted it up. Let's see how many hours I have in it. It should tell me, right? 16. Including 3 4+ hour streams. That's not too bad. You got the nicotine effect, like somehow you keep going back. And honest playtime? Yeah. See my friends. 70 hours, 19 hours. I have one friend on Steam who like has played it a decent amount. I'm playing it with supervision. Aaron comes back to the Horse Girl game. Yeah, you know you'll get addicted. You should learn Japanese and play Line Monster Farm. Also, we fucking smoked them. Holy. Low speed or not. Global Line Monster Farm when? Probably never, man. And the reason never is because you need a Line account to play it. And it's not like Line is Japan only, but it is certainly not something people are willing to sign up for. If you needed to sign up to Line or some other social media just to play this game, nobody would have started it. Nobody would have booted the game up. It's too big of a burden to like ask people to play or like download another social media. So I really can't see Line ever coming out. Power and stamina? Hell yeah. It's funny because like I don't know anything about like the meta builds or anything, so my cards are just like whatever. But like I'm sure if you like had certain races in mind, you would like get certain cards for it because they give you like skill hints for specific racetracks and things like that. We're not too stressed about it. Cool, a lot of talking. There's some big ones here. Oh, but these are like do we have a shot? I think we can do this. Let's get some more fans early on. This Horse Girl has rain boots on. She does better in muddy tracks. Let's front run here. And his lighty shoes on, so nighttime races are her deal. You had to like outfit them in actual like horse shoes. I know their like shoes have like the horseshoes on the bottom of them. Yeah, a lot of people wanted the front run. So us having the lead is like kind of crazy. Just uncontested kind of. Oh no, they're catching up. We've got that stamina though. Notice the horseshoes when Goldship drop kicks me? It's true. Notice their shoes but also heels, and even sneakers are heels, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. It's not something I noticed. That's all I'm gonna say. Took inspiration from Monster Rancher 3 accessories. They really love Monster Rancher. It's a fun archetype, I think, to be like fast, like have like fast pace, but like be built for long races. Turn on the jets late is fun, but I feel like it's too many things can go wrong. This is just Mario Kart without a blue shell. If you're out of the vortex, like, you're fine. Are they catching up, or are we keeping our distance? I can't tell. Almost as if the angle is misleading on purpose. No, we're fine. We didn't proc any skills. We just beat them on raw stats. Stat checked. Way to make your horse girl be Usain Bolt. We were talking about that. What if instead of racehorses that were made to be little girls, we took real sprinters and made them into horses? And you just had Usain Bolt that was a horse. Okay, that's a lot of fans. Hell yeah. $500 more fans? Love that. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. And then I think these races are like too difficult. It's like the major 4. Yeah, we're not going to worry too much about that. Give me another... you know what? Speed right now is probably pretty good. Even though we're not doing the friendship training, my speed is quite low. So modeled CJ from San Andreas into the game? Dude, have you seen the... I think they did it with Germa too, but like the race course, like the dog agility track that has CJ in it running instead of a dog. I think it's also Shrek. Someone did Shrek, someone did Germa, and then there's also CJ. How long would each 3 years take reading all the dialogue? It'd be a full stream for sure. Okay, can we try our race here? 13,000 fans? Let's go. I'm gonna try it. What could possibly go wrong? We will simply win. I don't even care what their stats are. Number 4 fave? Honestly, if we get 4th place, that's still a good chunk of fans. Alright. We'll just simply go up front and stay there. Okay, that's a big gap already. It says we're in 1st. What? No, we're in 2nd by quite a bit. That arrow's all messed up. Maybe it's just the angle. Oh, we're hanging in there. Okay. We know we're not going to fall off because we got the stamina to stay up. We don't have any guts, though. The game's going to be like, oh, you forgot to put your stats into guts, even though everyone always tells me that stat is, like, mostly useless. Okay, it's pretty close. We're in there. Come on, Emperor skill. I've passed 3 people, certainly, in the sense that like they passed me and I passed them back, and we just did this over and over again. Does that count for 3? We're falling off. Are we? We're bad. I don't know. We got like 5th or 6th. She smiled. Did we place? No. We showed. Use skills? She didn't want to use any skills. It's okay. 2,000 fans? It was worth the shot. That's fine. Leaf level choke job? I know. 34 power, 23 stamina. Holy shit. 34 stam leather belt. Ugh. I don't even know if people know that reference anymore. Place top 3 in Kikuka Show. Isn't that like a hard one? I think resting. Sucks having to rest on the vacation, but okay, 32 speed, I'll take that for sure. Once I've made your heart flutter after I win the Cuckoo Show, don't talk to me. It's already fluttering, come on. What are we doing here? Never punished. Ten more power. Okay, let's get some more fans. Usually put in a race for the skill points instead of resting on the beach. But then what? You rest afterwards, right? Because like you lose energy if you do the race. Resting on the beach at least increases your mood and your energy. Races don't cost energy unless you do 3 in a row. Brother, every single race I've ever done has cost me energy. Every single race costs you energy. Alright. We're out front. I don't think we gotta worry about this one. Oh, they caught up. Where are we at? Skills, please? No, weird. The gap is just building. After the race, you lose energy. Yeah, you don't lose it at the beginning, but you lose it afterwards. Not getting first in this would be devastating. What the fuck, man? Awful. The rest of the school? I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice, though. You're just gonna do races instead of spending 1 week tanking it and getting a shit ton of stats afterwards? Races and wit? Races lower... You're killing me, man. Also, that sucked. We got like no fucking energy from that. There we go. That's at least average. Okay, 300 skills. Weight increases your energy? Barely. And if you have really low energy, there's a chance to fail it. Oh, yeah, we're getting this. I think that's... We're front running. It kind of offsets our ability to proc the pace chaser one, but does Monster Rancher have inheritance like the Sparks do in this game? Yeah, it does. That's probably like the main inspiration this game took from Monster Rancher, is that plus, you know, the stats, but and like the drills, but you like inherent attacks and stats and stuff like that, extra like little innate bonuses through combination, but then in Line Monster Farm, it works the exact same as this game. Skills and stats on a 1 to 3 star basis, yeah. Okay, we got a big gap. Let's just keep it. I don't care if it's a long race, we're fine. We're gonna win it. She's got this. Game took inspiration, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of Monster Rancher's DNA in this game. Which is why I think it's like such a sick concept for a game. It's just, you know, the idol culture is not my thing. Okay, they're catching up, but we're still doing fine. Still got a pretty good gap. Alright, they're close. Don't close the gap on me. Don't be doing this. I do have a lot of skills for like if I'm passed or if I'm challenged or whatever. I have like things that can pop off. Is that a real horse mode? That's what I'm saying. Use skills. She can't where she is right now. She needs to wait to be challenged. Like right now. She can do it now. Give me some boost. Yeah, we're not in first anymore. I don't even... Am I supposed to win this? Okay, we're in the final stretch. Let's do something. Anything at all. Anything at all. No skills? Let's just close the gap and win. Come on. No? Alright, go. Okay, that's a huge gap. We did not have a chance there. I'll take second. Higher stamina? Brother, I don't think stamina is the problem. I think it's just certainly not working. Okay, so top three. I don't have to win anything until way down here. We need more speed. Yeah, my stam's fine. I'm not worried about my stam. Power could be okay right now. Yeah. I don't have anyone helping out on speed, so we're not using that. Need some endurance restoration skills? I got some. She just didn't fucking prop any, like... Nothing I can do about it. Again? Okay, everyone's on speed. Let's take some speed. Do a tiny bit of wit training. Might as well get some more wit. It doesn't help me at all. Okay. Skills? I only got 90. Is there anything I can proc right now? Long. No, I don't think so. We'll just hang out. 30,000 fans? Let's do it. Let's just win. I think that's my problem, is I'm not trying to win the whole thing. Do some team racing? I'm not going through the rigmarole. I don't know how many times I got to explain it. It's not like worth all of the extra accoutrements to me. Like, I don't care about the game that much. I like literally don't play it ever. It's fast to press the A button 5 times. Okay, but is it fun? Because I play video games to have fun. I'm not worried about upkeep in video games. I have like actual responsibilities I have to like deal with. Get special horse after 10-day login. It's not fun if you, unless you want to see who wins. Yeah, I've done the team races. I've done them a couple of times. There's a team battle like that in Monster Rancher and Monster Farm Line too. It's cool that they have like extra stuff if you want like more to do in the game, right? It's just, it's not for me. It's not a thing that like I'm gonna spend much time worrying about. But like I think it's fine that they have it. There's like the gains. I know I'm losing my gains. I didn't go to the gym today, speaking about losing gains. I was worried about working on the Rancher Rundown. I'm basically, all that's left is I need to fix some audio issues, and I need to put some Beacon tournament footage in, and I'm done. We got this. You can't pass me. Block him out. Block him out. Ah, shit. Beaten at the last second. $20,000 fans? We didn't get the 30,000, but I'll take the 20,000. We did it. Okay, top 2 in the next one. 5 turns? That's not a lot of time, brother. It's not a lot of time. Okay, give me a little bit of everything. Second place, just first loser? You're not wrong. Straight away adept, yes. Yes. Okay, so I'm almost there. So I can get it just with regular training. Everyone's kind of split up, eh? I'm looking for 153 to be able to buy straightaway adept. Low roll rest, but then we got a bonus after it, so everything worked out. I'll take this. And then more speed? Yes. Give me 300 speed. 25% chance to fail on wit. Fuck it, we ball. Yeah. And great? Hell yeah. Never punished. Never ever punished. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on here. Breath of fresh air is endurance, right? Slightly increased passing ability when positioned towards the back. No. This could be good. This could be good. These are all for long. Leader's Pride. I don't think Leader's Pride is like very important. Straightaway Adept, I think, is probably my best pickup here. What do we need? Long? Okay, there's a bunch of long things here. Let's maybe get one of the long ones. This is expensive because we don't have any hints for it. This might be okay, but we're not really passing anybody at late race. Lay low is so cheap, but I don't know if it's gonna help out. I don't know. Late failures don't have penalties, so there isn't a huge risk. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah, let's just get this. Just good in general. But it's raining. It's true. I could have got the thing that boosts me in the rain, but we're fine. When a horse girl injures their leg, do they get shot? Yes. Okay. Procking some skills would be nice, I think. Needs the rain poncho costume. That's her big weakness right now. Though she does have the rain boots. Okay, this is gonna be a long race. Every time I've talked to someone about this game and they like try to explain the stats to me, I ask like what Guts does, and they just say it's like reserve stamina for if you run out of stamina. But that seems stupid. It seems like, why wouldn't you just have a stamina stat? So it's got to be more than that. Like, people have to be explaining it to me wrong. Like, it seems like it's almost like a luck stat where like it like kicks in end of the race if like everything else is like, it looks like you're gonna lose. But like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be the guy who has like his own training method that people it's like everybody who plays Monster Rancher, they all know about the no rest method, but my no rest method is actually the right one. Okay, we got fucking obliterated. How's like Strive's Guts compared to Xrd? I mean, Xrd's Guts is like significantly more intense than Strive's is. Stats primarily improves the last spurt of the race, particularly in longer distances. It helps your Uma accelerate faster in the final stretch and maintain top speed after stamina runs out. Okay. Head-to-head duels near the finish line, making the Uma with higher gets more likely to win those close races. Okay. Well, oh, that's Grok said that? Oh, man. On-rain maps, endurance here is likely a deciding factor. Okay. Without Hellfire, Guts and Strive is just more health without the numbers. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Let's go super fast mode. I'm gonna go. This might be the end of the run, but like it's okay if we just didn't make it. I still like don't really know what I'm doing. Or rather, I know what I would be doing in a similar game. And the fact I do know what I'm doing in a similar game is like kind of throwing me off. Okay, I gotta get top 2. Let's go. Escape Artist. The problem is her skills are like good for, I don't know, what do you say? No. Do we win? No, we get second. Her skills are good for like pace chasing, right? But we got that one really sick front runner skill, so I don't know if it's worth just not doing front runner. Imagine my dog panting noises when doing this. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like we're falling off a little bit. We're kind of stuck. We're like just barely making it each time. One turn to reach goal? Fuck, man. Okay. We plateaued, yeah. Okay, at least that's some stats. Less energy? I think, like, do we just risk it? $63%? I gotta kill it now. Apparently Guts is good in long races where you're more likely to diminish stamina according to Google AI. Yeah, that's... yeah, their person said. Okay, I have 130, so we can look at this. Cover endurance on a straight. Can I do 2 races back to back? That's bad, right? Is it 2 races back to back that's bad, or 3 races back to back that's bad? Is it chance of detriment? Okay. Two happens even in the story? Okay. Let's do 2 then. Guts gets better later patch? Okay. Let's try this. No. So my skills are front runner, pace chaser. Yeah, okay. You know what? Even though we have the front runner skill, I think we do pace chaser. Let's try it. Because there's a better chance to proc everything else, even though I spent all my fucking stats on the front runner one. If the race doesn't have any front runners, it's hard. Okay, I should win this realistically, right? This is just a random race. Let's see how much of a difference it makes to like proc everything else. Just don't get blocked? Never. She's still out front. He's chilling. I will never get blocked. Look at them go. Look at them go. Look at their folds. Look at their rolls. Drive impact? That's true. It's my turn now. Okay, this would be good for proccing my other skills. Potentially. No? Like, are we just not gonna proc anything at all? Like, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god, dude. She, like, just doesn't want to race. Where's my scold? I want to be mad at her. I don't think she's got the juice. She knows it's almost midnight. Okay, 175. What race is this? Details. Long? Okay. Hold on. It's what else we got? Long. Kyoto. This world, do they like graduate from school and go to work at McDonald's and stuff like real college kids? That's crazy. Maybe. Everything is slightly. I need something better than slightly. This might be okay. No, I think I need more boosty skills. I need shit that like gets me going faster. This might be good, yeah. Any course specific green stuff? No, not for Kyoto. Okay, they don't believe in my wit and my guts. Okay, so realistically, front running is good if other horses are front running because I don't have any pace chaser specific skills. I just have skills that are good if I pass people. So if I can like maybe not be the absolute front runner. Ah, whatever, we are. Front runner is usually good if your power and wit is bad, but they're not. I guess my wit's okay. My power is fine though. Some of my higher stats. Okay, we got the adept. We're chilling. Oh, they're catching up though. Is this top 2 or top 3? Honest Words is a crazy name for a horse. That fucker can't talk at all. I guess that's the truly honest. Like, if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Right, we're chilling. These long races are quite long though. No, we've been passed. This would be a good time for any of my skills, of which there are quite a few. The one did proc. Okay, we're just straight up faster. Oh no! Here come the other horses. I'm falling off. No, I'm not falling off. They're just really fast. Holy shit. Okay, we got inside scoop. The new skill procced. Don't get past. I think we only had to be top 3. Oh, we got 3rd. Dude. Nothing's proccing, eh? Higher stamina. I mean, yeah, we'd all like some higher stamina. Thank you for the essentially no points. 3 turns? Jesus, man. I won't let her rest. Okay, good roll. More stamina, I guess. It's saying I don't have enough stamina. I don't think it's stamina, though. I think I'm not fast enough. Whatever. Do stamina. Stamina and guts. There we go. That's my speed. Max sleep. She's a god at sleeping. Okay, 95 points. Isn't a lot. Let's see if there's a... Hanshin? Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. We've been waiting to be able to use that. Been waiting for this moment all my life. But it's not quite right. Okay. We got no guts for this. But we're going to be okay. Henshin a go-go? Exactly. So if they do this, but for swimming, do they become mermaids? Do you want this guy swimming husbando memes? Yeah, they become mermaids, but like reverse mermaids. They're fish top with lady legs. Number one fave? That's what I like. Okay, let's go. I said front runner, so again, we may not proc any skills. If we don't proc anything, I'm gonna do Pace Chaser next. His Escape Artist is good, but like I don't think that's make or break for me. I don't think that's the thing that's keeping me in it. I think I bought a skill and then it turns out like it was not what I needed to make everything else work. We're not really falling off pace at all. It's just, you know, a couple of these freaks have that second gas tank. Or like they turn on the nitro boosters or whatever. What the hell is this? Oh, that's going to be close. Second or third? I think we got second. Oh, barely. We haven't won a race in like a million years. We can't even get up to platinum, man. Oh my god. First place. First place. Okay, so now we gotta get like 5 first places in a row to win this career. It was looking pretty rough, but now we're in it. Okay, this is a good time for wit. Stam? More stam? It's a lot of points. You might as well. You have Haru at home? Kinda, yeah. Okay, rest and relaxation. Speed. Yeah, speed is the play. Time to lock in. More wit. Okay. Anything worth racing here? Get some fans, I guess. Overall good run? I mean, it's been okay. I'm gonna try pace. Like, I'm not too, like, down on myself for, like, not winning every race because, like, my cards suck. Like, I don't do any of the accoutrement that's necessary to, like, have your run actually, like, get off the ground. But it's been fun. Fun enough. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot to proc some of the skills, I think. We're not going to get the one breakaway skill, but like it hasn't been doing me much good, I don't think. It's like gives me a little boost and then we like fall back immediately every time. Are we just going to like outpace them anyway? Accoutrement. I'm going to write in chat how you spell it. Accoutrement is like extras. things that are not like integral to like the main loop of the game, i.e. the career, but like, you know, all the like the side things you do. What Digimon is that? Sounds cool. It's made out of croutons. A crouton mon. But like doing the dailies and all that stuff get you like a little bit of a bonus every day. It's just I'm not interested enough in the game to like do all that. 2 daily races in the group race, yeah. It's not like it's a huge burden, and like I understand why people do them. It's just it's an extra thing I don't care about. I'm not too stressed. Yeah, just don't lose, don't lose, don't lose, don't lose. Oh, okay. Yeah, coup de grace is what he says instead of coup de grace. No sweating here? No, definitely not. We're too fast for our own good, man. 10,000 fans? I love that for me. 500 more fans? Yeah, we might as well rest. Oh, of course, now we get the good rest. Okay, where is this? Tokyo? Turf? Sunny day. It's a sunny day. We don't need any of that. Okay, 167 is like just not enough to get some of the things we want. It's long, medium. Okay. Do we have any boosts for medium races? His ability to fight back when passed by another runner. Okay, this seems like it'd be good for us. What do they think? They think we got a shot. Can we win the finals? I've only done it once. It's kind of funny that the one time I beat the game was with Haru. The little horse that, like, canonically cannot win was the one we won everything with. And we had doubters. People were like, yeah, like, this run's over. And then I won, and they're like, oh, well, I'm surprised you won with such bad stats. It's like, you doubt me? Forgot I'm him. It's not endless thing. No, there's, like, this is a run. It's like how in Monster Rancher there's a limited lifespan. You have X amount of time to, like, do your career. They didn't know who they were dealing with. We were joking about this the other day, but, like, if they said the names and, like, they spoke in English, we'd get, like, so tired of them talking because they only have the one voice line or like maybe 2 voice lines for each horse name, right? There's just like one early race and one late race, right? So if we knew every single word they were saying, it would be like a lot more like unbearable to listen to, I think. Is it an equivalent of trainer level you get along the way to carry into next careers? So no, what you're aiming for is to get like a good inspiration fodder. So like in Monster Rancher you get like a good parent monster and you combine it down. You kind of do the same thing in this. So like on the next horse I can use this girl as like inspiration to boost the stats of the next one I make. Monster Rancher 2 speedrunning champ, #1 Monster Rancher tourney organizer in North America. It's true, that is actually me, as much as it sounds obnoxious to say so. We got this. We actually procced our shit this time. And look what happens. Look what happens when you proc your shit. Top Gun. That makes sense, yeah. New trophy was added to your collection. Cool. Two horse girls become in lesbians with each other and a new horse girl comes out. Not quite. It's like it's like a freshman being inspired by like two seniors. It's a lot less heinous than than what you described. More stamina, 600 stam, and then we just like kind of forego stam. The guts might be okay. Nah, we'll go 600 stam. And then I think for the rest of it, we're just going into speed. Being inspired by two seniors. I didn't say being groomed by two seniors. I said inspired. Like, you're like, oh, wow, I can't believe they accomplished so much. I want to be like them. More stamina. I think wit might be the play. Do the fusion hand clasp thing and then poof. Yeah, there is the fusion hand clasp thing. Everyone's on power. We need power. Whatever. We have 500 power now. Walking up to a couple like, which one is the freshman? Which one is the senior? Give me a little bit of energy. Skill points went up 20. Okay, we got 120. We can't buy anything big. What do we got? Long. Okay. Let's just get the last long skill. This is like, I feel like isn't going to happen too much. It might. We just have to not do front runner. What do they think? Speed is low? Speed is low and wit is low. How goes my training? It's okay. We're doing fine. We're surviving. No front runners, eh? This is obnoxious. There's like a really good chance none of our skills proc. I went to high school with a guy. His older brother was a year older than me, and then I think he was my sister's age, just 2 years younger than me. And going into grade 9, he had a big bushy mustache. That's a horse named Brian. Alright. It's a long race. We're gonna chill. I don't want to be in the front. Okay, good. Someone wants to be in the front. We're gonna chill. This gives me an opportunity to actually like pass and get my skills to proc. It's my lucky horseshoes. All my horseshoes are lucky. All my normal shoes are lucky too. Okay, there's our extra stamina. Our 3 stamina leather belt. Supersonic racing, yeah. The violin's going fucking crazy. Can't really hear it because... Listen to that. Come on. Okay, we're in an okay spot for our stuff to proc. There's pressure, that's good. Okay, and then we can proc our 3rd skill because we passed 3 guys. 3 gals. Okay, there we go. We gotta get first though. Holy fuck. Everything procced, but we were not, we had no hope. That went down to Georgia. He had a horse girl race to run. One more shot. Pace Chaser is the way, I think. Yeah, the more you train with a certain card, like you have like a loadout of 6 cards at the beginning, and the more you do training with like that specific card, they like pop up over each drill randomly. It like boosts their like bond with your character, and then it increases the chance of them showing up on the stat that they are best at helping raising, and then that's what friendship training is. Got flummoxed by a girl named Brian. Yeah. Okay. We're at the end. I believe in us. Here we go. Come on. Brian, don't be beating me again. Come on. Straight away in depth. It's not going to be enough. I think that was worse than last time. That's it. Second twice in a row. That was a much closer second. One more time. Let's get it. We just need everything to work out. We need them to get unlucky. We need to get super lucky. Same as it ever was. Late start? Alright, that does not sound good. Let's go proc some skills. Come on, Angerland. Come on, Angerland. Got some fucking gows. Let's go. She's zooming, but she's kind of smushed in the corner. Yeah. Not good. Whatever. Whatever. Trying to get 3-star sparks. It's hell. It's hell. It's like that a Monster Farm line. Shit's impossible. What is it, like a 2% chance unless you have 1200 in the stat, and then it's a 10% chance? Oh, whatever. Platinum. It's fine. Well, it's glue, I'm afraid. What time is it? 12:14? She knew what time it was. She knew it was time for bed. An okay run. And DXBL stuff go good. Fun little stream. .6 chance per run to be exact. And that's if you get it. Oh, okay, so it's worse than I thought. For 3-star, you mean? I'm talking about the chance of you getting anything at all. But yeah, it's 1.6% chance to get if you're at 1100, okay. Raising Santa Whale in line, hell yeah. Neat. Yeah, she's definitely better than something else on my team. Gotta be better than this. Right? By like a lot. Then my score goes down. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. That's fine, it's better. Better than it was. We're D rank, we did it. Yay. Cool, whatever. Okay, that's it. Class promotion. Is that like my character level? I'm finally not level 1 anymore. You want proof I haven't played the game at all? People don't believe me, but there you go. I'm level 2 now. Alright, everybody. This was fun. Sorry again for the mess in the background. I really wish the contractors were able to come in today like they said they would. He's unfortunate. Okay. Who are we following that's streaming right now? I don't know. Let's we're gonna raid someone else playing Horse Girl. Octopimp's playing Horse Girl. We've raided Octopimp. I don't know who this person is. I'm following them, which makes me think that it's because they were playing Monster Rancher at some point. So we're gonna raid them. Let's go say hi. Mash some. What do you call it? Some emotes. in the bar. You missed the stream? Yeah. Also, the Oguri Cap is here. That's crazy. Welcome. Yeah, I'm sorry you missed the stream. The horse girls are like not really my thing. Wait, did I say I was gonna raid them? I said I was gonna raid them and then it like went away. Hold on. We played some Monster Rancher. We're gonna go raid somebody. I'm already raiding them. Okay, it says. Cool. Yeah, I'm sorry you guys showed up late. This is like it's past midnight for me, so I gotta go to bed. I'll be streaming Thursday. We got some more Monster Rancher action, some more tournament stuff, and then same thing as today. I might play some more Horse Girl afterwards. We'll see how I'm feeling, but it will be a shorter tournament, so I will have time. Shows we're raiding. Okay, awesome. Cool. Thanks, folks. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, because I got sparring tomorrow. But I'll see you on Thursday. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And for those of you who just showed up, I mean, let's go watch another stream together. See you guys in a sec.